But I feel like that's splitting too much.
Hello! Hello everyone, welcome back to another lovely day, and I forgot something crucial. No wonder I'm being so lackluster.
You forgot to start the stream?
You forgot something crucial?
Yeah!
Are your parents on?
Got some music back on now. Dude,
Okay, at least you didn't forget.
if I didn't have my pants on before the stream started, I'm not gonna put them on now.
That's fair.
Right!
That is fair.
Hello everyone and welcome in to episode 6, holy shit, of the Out of Credits D&D. It still baffles
I'm surprised you
me.
made it this far.
Yeah, it still baffles me that we're at 6 episodes of this madness already. But yeah. Today I have got with me, as always, the one, the only, the Grimbard. Who are you? What do you do?
I'm the bard. Relatively grim. I do bard stuff.
You also stream on Twitch.
Yes!
I'm the grim bard. You can find me basically anywhere doing bard stuff.
Let me just give you a little shout out there, buddy. Shout out at the Grimbard. There you go. You got a nice little shout out.
Thank you.
Along with the Grimbard, we have got Sin over here. Who are you? What do you do?
Hi, I'm Sin the Paladin. I scare people.
True.
That's pretty much all I need.
Accurate.
She's also very good art girl. Speaking of
Oh,
which,
yeah.
Mort, you should show the art on introductions.
Oh yeah, I briefly forgot.
Let me see here.
Show it after the introduction.
Yeah, alongside Sin and Bard, we have got Zeros, our lovely little wizard. What do you, yeah. Blah, 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 blah. My tongue does not want to work
What are
today.
you?
Who are you, what do you do?
I'm Zeros. I'm not a necromancer or anything. I don't
Definitely.
do much. I just hang around, do extra damage.
Yeah.
Useful every now and then.
When you actually get to hit something, you bring down all hell upon it.
He is a glass cannon.
I'm very calm and I'm very collected and very sort of what's the word? Very straight, very focused and such, and
Say,
Gotta hit bang!
perhaps one could also call him dead serious.
Ah! Alongside the madness of this man, we've got Barthus. Who are you, my friend? What do you do?
Hello. I'm the guy who teleports everywhere and gets us mostly into trouble.
He asked for one power, and that was to fuck the fuck out.
Correct.
Yeah.
nice one power. Fuck things up.
What are you talking about, Das Babe?
Don't fall for it. Just keep on going. Keep on going.
Yeah, okay,
It's whatever
okay.
it is he's doing.
Alongside the rest of this Chaos crew, we've got Boogie. Who are you, Boogie? Or Bougie? I need to stick with calling you Bougie.
No, it's Boogie.
It's Bougie.
I'll change it to a Y. I'll change the I to a Y.
I told you.
That is Chatty doing insane.
Oh.
Oh,
I
Damn.
still keep chugging.
Oh, that's amazing.
That's my
You know,
mud,
Das?
everybody.
Dash, right? There's this thing
Okay.
that you can do, right, to avoid running into an issue like that. It's called subscribing to the channel.
Ass is not a subscriber. Treason.
Oh,
Subscribe.
yeah.
Try
No,
to get
wait.
the drink.
Mort's the fucking
Drink a
Senate,
boat.
I think. You laugh like the Senate.
Right. Now,
Or definitely not a Sith. Mort is definitely not a Sith.
Dude, the
Definitely not.
Sith are supreme. Ow! Yo, guys, what's up? Hey, Lord Farquaad, welcome in. Now, before we
Anyways.
actually get into this, before we get into the ritual retelling, I have a little bit of art here that Sin has produced for us, which is just fantastic. Let me show you guys over here. It's so good. It's just so good.
Show them the previous art as well.
Uh,
Like the one with the armor.
yeah. Let me go find it.
Oh baby.
That's Sin. That's Sin without her armor. And
Yep.
chat said, "Yo, Sin's not that scary without her armor. Look at this woman. What the fuck?"
and this is
If
her
you know-
with her armor on.
If you want to know my reaction to it, you can check out our Discord.
Yeah.
Ah, yes.
This image, however, is still a work in progress, and I am so excited waiting for the final product. However,
Or show them without armor again. That's with the armor. Show them without armor again.
okay, that's with the armor,
mean-
and
Look at the size of those pauldrons.
Yes, those pauldrons.
On my screen, I can still see the armored person.
wait, yeah, I just switched it back to
record.
without armor. The hype train is closed. Soft. Hype train! Hype! Thanks, Daz, for the sub for 2 months. Very nice. So no homo, but I'm definitely homo for you. So the bod sponsors the further bod continuing to do bod stuff. Yep. The troll Zalbin has not shown himself, which I'm grateful for. If he does show himself, I am going to kick him. I remember I did ban someone before. I can't remember who it was that I banned, but there was another troll in here alongside that one that was really getting on my nerves.
Oh jeez.
Thank you, Das. Holy
Whoa.
shit.
Holy shit,
Nice.
that's very nice. Thank you.
Dad, did you just subscribe yourself? Oh, you gifted the sub.
Yeah, 5 subs. Damn.
Yeah, you did subscribe.
He got banned from bots too. Good. Very good. Thank you, Das, for all the subs. It's always a lovely thing when someone decides to give a sub here. So, if you guys haven't, remember to give a little follow so you can keep up to date for when I actually pop on live. Now, let me transition back here to the rest of the less impressive looking party.
What do you mean? I'm here.
Hello.
Mort, you're playing with fire.
Yeah, I know. I generally like playing with fire. Someone else needs to sub so we can start the hype train. Oh, okay.
I did as well, but it wasn't enough.
Yeah. Oh, well, it's all good. It's all good. All the Doritos in chat. Right. Let me get a different song here. Well, the Grimbard gives us... Sorry, Boogie?
has monies. I want to throw Doritos in chat, but I don't have monies.
Wink.
Hello, Imperial Kitty Cat. Welcome in. Let me go find a different song. This thing is a bit too hyped up. While I find a new song here. Grimbard, the relatively Grimbard, the lovely bard, who's been able to get on the good side of a deity here for once in his entire existence across multiple dimensions.
I have a whole book series written about how much he doesn't get along with gods as well, by the way. Just, it's the same part. It's a thing. It's a constant.
Hype train! Thank you, kitty! Oh, choo-choo! But yes, Grimbard! What are we doing, buddy? What happened last time? Since you're going to be giving us this lovely
I'm
recounting.
getting in on this. And so, when the
Anyways.
Chaos Crew left off, what happened to us in episode 5? Well, It all began when the bard had an absolutely fantastic idea that came off of another fantastic idea of using magic eyes and staring directly at a goddess. 10 out of 10 works every time. After a very well put together and cohesive effort from all the Chaos crew, we managed to even communicate with this god, whose name I don't remember.
Natya.
The goddess of water, Natya, who turned out to be, surprisingly, very chill, very cool. Who first and captured all of us in a dome of water of doom and scared the living shit out of us, second to only Sin. Afterwards, she came down on one of the coolest thrones of water you have ever seen in your life. It was just like, you could hear the angels and the everything, the trumpets, amazing.
I want to rephrase
what
that.
did she do when she came down? It doesn't matter.
She came down because the chief was murdered, and then she wanted to fight.
Because the chief was murdered, and we had investigated that in episode 4. Extra flashback on the flashback. You got it? Good? After all of that, she declared that it was time for Boogie to start his trial, his journey, his final step into manhood, to jump into the great oceans, capture/tame a megalodon, or swim for his life to shore. Well, because all of us are super cool, or that dying was never an option for the Chaos crew. So without a second thought, all of us stripped from our clothes, some of us taking a little bit of time because Sin was very heavily armored. We all leapt in after him. After leaping in after him, we realized we were very ill prepared for what we had jumped in to do, but it didn't matter because we managed, and we managed by the bard messing up playing his music, but attracting the megalodons and keeping them placated long enough the competent people, meaning Barthas and Boogie, to tame and make friends with the megalodons while Sin and Zero stood around and looked badass. After that was completed, we set off towards the shore very uneventfully until we got attacked by a large kraken-looking squid. But being prepared and knowing that very clearly this was an action encounter coming, I played it the song of its people and made friends with it, and it dragged us off into an adventure that was amazing and filled with friendship-making bonds and super cool stories that will be told at another time, while the others made back to shore safely. Once they returned to shore, and Boogie found a super cool shark tooth. Yeah, am I getting that right?
Yep.
Shark tooth? Yeah, a magical shark tooth of something or another. I'm sorry, I might have blacked out for that point. It was already midnight. They heard a roar of the most famous T-Rex that we are looking for, Texie Mexi, and they followed and hunted him down to the shoreline where he was fighting the Kraken that we were on for undetermined reasons, and how we got there that as again was full of bonds and friendships and cool times and a lot of fun, but will be told at a later date. And then we separated the fight. Texie Mexi ran off. Squid, who we didn't name for some weird reason, went off into the ocean. The town returned. Fuck, I'm missing the whole last part of that stream. What happened? All right. We interrogated all of the people that were on board to figure out who had murdered the chieftain. Sin, because she is so badass and intimidating, very quickly squeezed it out of somebody. And the village wise lady grabbed his head and smushed it like a wet watermelon. And that's... Oh, and then we went all off to get cool friendship tattoos. I mean, tribal tattoos.
I mean, hell yeah. It is a traditional right, so...
Mortimer 013. Hello, Mortimer 013. Okay, I'm very concerned here. Why has someone else got my name?
He's you.
Yeah, it's me from another dimension.
It's future you.
Future me coming in on past me. Oh, sweet! Hype train level 2.
Mortimer's your.
A
Also, small warning, small heads up. Sorry everyone, there is a large storm over here, so I'm gonna be muting my mic if I'm trying to talk and you guys can see that and it's not coming through. Just give me a heads up so that I can unmute it. Otherwise, you guys are gonna be hearing the massive thunderstorm outside the whole time.
same. Apologies.
Is it coming through my mic as well? We're all. You can tell the three of us are from the same country.
I can hear a subwoofer, although it's very loud woofer at the moment.
Yeah.
Okay. So, now with that lovely ritual retelling over, Amaranth, after having spent some time discussing things with the merfolk and having other more type in chat. Yes! Falsemore, type in chat! Just Amaranth comes over, look at all of you.
Unbeliever.
Some of you having gotten some nice tribal tattoos inked on with the aid of some of the Sharkbait clan members. Just emotions for all of you.
Scream a single time.
Roll me! Roll me con to see how bad it hurt.
Drown.
Constitution thing. What are they good for? This.
This.
Constitution save that.
Oh yes, yes you are.
This and alcohol.
Fine, I'll show you how much of a man he is. Fuck, never mind. I can't.
Apparently, there may be confusion.
Unfortunately, Bard, you aren't used to sharkbait inking methods. One of the tribe's members comes down and has to hold you in place while the other one works on your tattoo.
It's old school. It's like a needling.
Yeah,
more than
he's standing there
Fine.
tapping it in slowly.
I'm not
I'm more
volunteering
than
for
you.
any more roles. This is not serving me well.
No,
I'm
it's
gonna
not.
roll a Constitution save throw as well. I just want to see if I can roll more than you and just
Go for it!
embarrass you that
Fuck
much.
you, nerd.
Go for it!
Nerd better not pass this.
I will laugh if the nerd passes this.
What? Oh,
Yeah. Zeros, you take off the top of your clothing, and there's just this large set of tattoos already printed on. They take a while looking for a good spot, and then they get to work. By the time they're done, right, you're sort of looking over, waiting for them to start.
Oh, I sleep through it.
Well,
eat a dick.
Sims in the
as
background
if
with a
I'm
thumbs
also
up.
getting a tattoo, I should also roll for the same thing.
Actually,
You're welcome to.
I hope one of you guys gets like fucking whatever disease you get from bad needles.
I'll take one of those.
What
I
was it?
hope one of you guys gets infected.
Oh, it's
So I
amazing.
beat Bard and Barthus. Okay, who else wants to accept my challenge? Step up.
I'm gonna fucking give this nerd a swirly after. I can't have this.
Part of me doesn't want to roll because I think Boogie being like a turtle man would be tough enough. But also part of me wants to roll for the chaos.
Go for it.
Roll, please roll and fail, just so it's not only me.
Rolling for chaos, why not?
Oh, come
Right
on!
on, company.
Is the next roll gonna
This
be
is so
19? Place your
bullshit.
bets now.
15.8k and counting. Very nice, little
Come on.
Reaper. Also, welcome
Sin.
I
in.
don't like this.
We've
You
got
accept
an
the challenge, Sin.
an interesting
I
development
think
here.
Sin is too scary to be hurt. We'll see.
I'm fairly sure, like, if Sin just takes off her armor, they're still gonna be very hesitant to come over to try and tattoo her.
I mean, probably. I mean, if no one convinces her, she's not going to get a tattoo.
Aww.
You don't have to.
If you want-
but, like,
I mean,
amongst the Shark Bay people, it was like a tradition. So.
You want to
I
go
mean,
convince her?
if at least one person is like,
No.
listen, come on, then she'll consider it.
Wait, she's thinking of not getting the friendship tattoo?
Exactly. We need to go convince her.
Yeah,
Sin,
convince
after
the
all
him.
we've been
No,
through
let me remind you
know,
here.
that thing that totally happened that we had nothing to do with, and swimming through the shark, and you know, all the friendship bonds we forged on the super cool adventures that we had with the squid that will totally be told at a later date. You're not gonna get the friendship tattoo?
Let me.
Friendship
I
tattoo.
look over at Sin and say,
Tribal
you know,
tattoo.
people without tattoos don't get to ride my T-Rex.
You know, let me just remind you. You're trying to convince a heavily
Marcus is
armored
very bad at
individual that you can't see any features. It's just this black armor with specks of green and
Oh, no.
smoke and these bright red eye sockets. You're trying to convince that.
No.
No, she took her armor off.
She's currently unarmored because she had to swim.
No, she
Yeah.
put it back on.
Yeah, she put it back on,
Oh,
but when
wait,
she
yeah.
was swimming, she was wearing much armor, if any.
Yeah, I had to don the getup again to intimidate the poor bastard who I promptly had murdered for the chief's murder.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So much murder.
We need to get a cost off armor. We need to find like an artifice or some way and get her cost off armor just so she could be like doubly scary like whenever she wants for an action.
Yeah.
Walks in buff lady and everyone is just like, oh, what are you gonna do? I'm gonna get buff but like Iron Man armor is like the black dark scary armor.
You say something, bitch?
Zeros will approach Sin. And
Then will very obviously take note of Zeros approaching.
well, I hope.
Zeros
are
is
you not going
below
to
her.
get the tattoo? It's not really that of a pain. Bard's just exaggerating. It's nothing.
I'm not so much concerned about the effects. But if you suggest I should get... I don't see why...
Yes, it looks nice. It's. I'm gonna totally make up a tattoo that it's a shark tooth with a little tentacle going around it. It's
Boogie
nice.
Boogie comes up, he's like, well, you don't have to get the tattoo, but it is tradition, and it's a pride and honor amongst the tribe. It's like signifying you're a great warrior and you went through like a tough trial and proved yourself. You know what I mean?
That's what I said, but boring.
She'll look between them for like a solid half minute before nodding. Alright then. She'll start taking off the armor on her one arm.
I'm curious. Which arm is it? Is it the one with the mark?
Yes, the one with the
Might
mark.
not want to spoil it that way, Lord.
Well, you guys would have seen
the-
it. You guys would have seen it.
The art that I did for Sin is what I assumed everyone would have seen.
Yeah.
Oh,
So there's that. Just for clarity's sake, on her left shoulder, everyone would have noticed a red handprint with weird rune-like markings around
Yeah.
it.
she a
And
warrior
it
of
doesn't
a
look so
red
much
ribbon.
like a tattoo as it does a brand.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Oops.
Nice.
Yeah.
Like, we can get it like as a brand if you want, if that's more your thing. But like, I mean, that's a little hardcore. To be fair, would
no,
be
no, that-
appreciated.
No, a regular tattoo is just fine. Alright,
Okay.
You said Constitution.
Yeah.
Yeah, Constitution save just to see how badly you take the thing.
It's not just me. Yes.
She requests them. I'll just say she requests them to put it directly underneath the brand, and because they kind of have to keep gripping onto it,
Ow!
the brand still hurts.
Yeah, it's like I will grab that hydrate in a sec. Whip. Yeah, because of the nature of your request, there's two other guys that have to come over and just hold you in place for the tattoo to be put down. And as they're working, you can feel that some of the taps seems to hit something that wasn't there before. And there's just these sudden sparks of pain that just rush through you as they work. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna go get a drink.
Painful.
Drinks in
She's
chat.
probably gonna bite down on a piece of her armor.
Yeah, fucking hurts,
And-
doesn't it?
He dents the
We look-
adamantine
we
armor
look
with her
back-
teeth.
We look back at the adamantine armor, and she's just bitten into it. I guess teeth marks on solid steel plate.
Yeah. So we have the wizard that's leading the charge with the tattoos.
Okay, I am back.
As the wizard can do.
Okay. You were saying, Sigma?
I'm leading the charge with the tattoos.
Yeah,
Yeah.
out of all of us, the wizard's the tough guy.
Let's also remember this is the wizard that had the best strength roll of you all.
Somehow.
Dude, you
Wait.
need to Zeros, you need to stop bench pressing books, dude. You're supposed to read them.
He
I don't
suffered
read
through
books, I
thousands
read
of paper
bookshelves.
cuts.
Hand pumps in the other.
Look, man, I don't read
Hey,
books,
listen.
I read bookshelves.
Let's.
Leg day means we do cardio.
Oh, that's insane.
Zeros lifts not only with his arms, not only with his back, but he lifts with his mind. Literally.
Telekinesis,
Strongest
baby.
muscle's the one up here, bro.
All the blood of all the players and all the worlds will never quench the thirst of the mighty DM mod. You got that right.
Yeah, the Mort's the thirsty one in this group. Das. Okay, Das.
No, stop.
As if two of us don't live in the desert.
The desert.
Almost insulting.
Almost.
That wasn't
In the
there's no
desert.
song.
Right.
In the desert.
So, now, this is annoying. Some of the water is caught in the mustache now.
What? You have mustache?
Welcome to my
Soggy
life.
mustache.
Oh. You do.
Right. So, let me switch here to more
Moistache.
ambient music. Now,
I mean, is that the euphemism or something? I wonder.
Oh,
boy.
man.
Guys,
What could it mean?
guys,
I'll
stop.
give you a moist stash.
Oh no.
Here, get yourself a moist stash.
mustache. Jeez.
I would
People
like to see a
terrible.
drawing of a moist spot.
Oh,
Right.
Please no.
Now,
Please no.
never let me forget that.
I'll Google this. Actually,
Please
no, I need
don't.
to do private search.
I do not recommend that.
I wouldn't. I wouldn't.
right. Let me.
There's a tutorial how to draw it.
No!
What?
No.
Stop.
Don't go there!
Please,
Zeros!
before we lose the plot again.
Please! Right,
We already lost the literal plot.
yeah.
It's in Minecraft. It has 45 viewers.
Stop. Tangent. I call tangent.
I feel like I should ban you from calling tangent, but I'll allow it.
I call. The bard pulls an official tangent card. We're 30 minutes in and we haven't done anything yet.
Yeah, I've been trying to get.
Yeah. I think no one's been struck by
Vincent to get a
lightning yet.
tattoo.
In our private Discord, I wasn't aware this is what moustache means.
Oh no.
Were you not? Did you not hear the 4 jokes I just made?
I don't want to know what it
Tangent.
is.
I cannot look at that right
Mark.
now. I need to focus. Right.
Mark, continue.
So, after the lot of you have received your tattoos, and after Amaranth has had time to very vocally decline the clan's attempt to make her the new chief, she comes over to the party. All right, all of you, come with me. She immediately turns to go to the shore.
Where we're going, Amaranth?
You'll see.
All right. And Bogey follows. Rest y'all coming with?
Yeah. Sin will
I'm always
not
following.
put her armor back on. She's kind of just rubbing her arm as she
Okay.
follows.
Poor girl. Poor girl. Poor Bard as well. His soft, supple brown skin can't handle the pain of needles.
It was just a bad day. You caught me in a... Look, I've had a rough day.
Uh-huh.
Tender.
Right.
Excuse me, I'm hearing excuses.
I mean, the wizard came through properly. Right. Fucking Zeros really is the muscle wizard of the party.
He casts fist.
Okay.
Wait, didn't you learn Mage Hand? Now you can. You can literally
Oh
cast fist.
no! Okay.
Can't do damage, but you can literally cast fist.
Now. Okay. Let me actually try and focus here. So, she leads the party onto the shore, going further inland, pulling out this rather impressive looking blade as she just begins carving some trees, some branches and some overgrown plants out of the way, moving forward, before finally reaching this large, it looks like some kind of a stone, but it's almost clear like crystal. It's got this bluish hue to it, with all these bizarre markings etched all over it. And she goes towards the center of it, where the water just seems to circle around. It doesn't actually reach this spot. And she begins to put down some things to make a fire here. Just read a post about the frustrating life of a wizard. Spent years studying and learning magic through hard work and dedication. Only meet a bard who's like, dude, magic flute. Yeah, I mean, okay, sorry, my own tangent here. If you look at it, wizard is the worst in that regard, because sorcerer, I get my magic for free. Warlock, I get my magic from someone else. Bard, I've got a magic instrument.
I just got to make it too.
Druid, like, yay! I get my magic from the area itself. It's so it must be so infuriating for a full-on wizard. Anyway,
Mort,
Get
can I counter that? The counter is, I think wizard, bard, and druid have it the worst technically, and cleric to an extent, but mostly the way it usually works is, have you tried learning an instrument? Learning an instrument can be fucking hard. There's a lot in music theory. Now imagine applying music theory to warping the physical reality of, nature around you. So figuring how about what tones will vibrate reality itself, it sounds more complicated than you'd think. But you have wizards studying for forever, druids devoting their entire lives to nature, bards spending a million years learning fucking music theory that somehow warps reality around them. Then you have the other fuckers. Paladins are just like, I just promise hard enough and I get magic powers. Clerics just made a deal with, you know, an employer and now have an official job being the right hand of God. Sorcerers are just L'Oreal, just born that fucking way. And warlocks decided to look at the cleric and say, hey, I like that, but not the commitment. I'm just gonna get myself a sugar daddy.
Oh no. Right, okay. Good counterpoint. Right, okay. Tangent over. Right. So yeah. She goes around collecting a lot of the local plants and some of the twigs and branches that's laying around, snapping them, piling them on for this rather large campfire. As she's busy building it, though, she does look over to all of you, though, just giving a short nod to Boogie before looking at the rest. What?
Is my training complete? Am I free to like do my duty, or what's this about?
Not yet. There's one last thing, but
All right.
before we start this, your companions. What do you know
Right.
about them? What drives the rest of you?
Are you asking me or are you asking them?
I'm asking them.
A carriage.
She will look directly at you, Bard, and you can almost feel the bloody murder coming off of her. Don't toy around
Martha's
with me.
Everyone's
just laughing
angry
on the
at-
floor.
Everyone's angry at me for the things I say, but come on, guys. Like, it's the whole thing I've got going on. Like, cut
To
me
be
some
fair, that
slack
was a
here.
good joke. That was a good joke.
Perhaps, but now is not the right time.
Fair.
So you want to know what drives us? I'll
Barthas
go
is still
first.
laughing.
Clearly, I'm a theatrical bard trying to get a story and trying to chase down a story and stuff. And I'm big and I'm extra to get reactions because that's what makes a story. Did that need saying? Bard looks very accusatory at everyone. Are we clear on what I am? Thank you. Okay, an actor giving up his act. What is this?
She looks at you for a while, nodding slightly before shifting her attention over to Barthas.
Still laughing, by the way.
Oh, my power went out.
Oh no.
So I'm switching to
Oh.
beta.
Oh no.
Okay.
Oh no.
Oh no.
And
Kilo
you?
shedding. Probably not, buddy.
I hope you don't frickin' go hoppity off of the network. Oh shit! I've got a ping here.
I
Your
should've.
network is now my property.
Ugh, it's terrible. Okay, but yeah. She looks over to Balthus as she begins to sprinkle this light blue and green powder over the branches and twigs and
So,
stuff that
wait,
she's
wait,
gotten together. And you, Ranger? What's a half-breed like you doing with him? What's
Wait,
keeping
hold on.
you going?
Half-breed?
Yeah, tiefling. You're part demon.
Oh, fair enough. Curiosity.
That's not the words you use.
Alright, so
Or just poop.
you're chasing a story. A story to tell.
The best
A
story.
story to entertain. And you're curious, so you're following him around.
Kind of like that, yeah.
Alright.
So everywhere around me has no power. Sorry for interrupting y'all, but everywhere around me has no power. So y'all are gonna have to roll for me.
Fuck. Yeah, we will.
Remember, I'm going with strength checks with advantage because of shenanigans.
Yeah.
But
Banana.
remember, Mort, you have access to my character sheet on D&D Beyond.
Yeah,
so
I'm loading up your character sheet now. Boogie. Yeah. She looks at you two for a bit and nods. Seems innocent enough. What about you, wizard, standing over there?
Who?
Wizard.
No,
That's me.
I'm a lizard, Harry.
I'm seeking something in particular. Helping on the way to anyone who asks.
Huh. Alright. And what about you? And she points over to Sin.
Sin would probably start putting her armor back on her arm at this point. Let's call it a debt.
Looks at Bard nervously.
What kind of debt?
One that saved me from certain death.
I see. Very well. Wizard Harry, She nods slightly, applying a few more strange powders to this pile. One of them, though, this dull silvery kind of powder, when she throws it on, the entire campfire erupts in this bright, like cyan-colored flame. It doesn't really give off any sort of heat, though. In fact, it makes the area feel unusually cold. And it does begin to produce this thick purple and blue smoke that just begins to just rush out and cover the area. This fog bank starting to rise up above the water. Well, because of what you've sorry, one sec. Puts armor on, puts leg on, back on legs. I love kitties. It's my favorite. I can't see any kitties. Sorry. Just checking chat there. Yeah. Well, all of you seem reasonable enough. And after what you've done to help the village, well, I don't see any reason to deny you this. As she's talking, the smoke cloud just seems to get thicker and just higher up. It's reaching up to your waist now. But
What is this?
This is...
Yeah, is this like part of like a ritual or a rite or something?
I really don't want to get high again, please.
Again?
He also looks concerned again.
Were you guys not around the forest? Did I hallucinate that whole thing?
Alright, it was...
No, like you were there, but like you make it sound like it happened like, you know, an hour ago.
I haven't felt time normally since.
Yeah. She just begins to chuckle in amusement slightly. Well, Boogie, consider this your last step. Unfortunately, Natya also requested that the rest of them experience this.
Aw, that's
Well,
alright.
great.
Yeah, we cool with her.
Wait,
She's good.
are they avatars too, or is that just like a thing?
I don't know.
Oh,
She
yeah, I
didn't
didn't
tell
see
me.
one. What?
Whatever Natya wants, she gets. And it's not my place to really
Fair.
stop.
You don't miss things, do you?
Exactly. Right. Now, this may be a little bit rough for some of you. She turns
That's
back.
what you want to hear.
She turns back to the flame.
You're about to feel a little pressure.
Exactly. She turns back to the flame and takes out this small vial, and then just cracks it open over the flame. This strange bluish slurry begins to seep out of it and onto the flame. The smoke immediately becomes thicker, and it just seems to be pulled into all of you. So,
One shot?
starting from here, Boogie, as this smoke begins to be absorbed into you, could you roll me a willpower?
Could you roll it for me,
Oh,
please?
my bad.
Wait, is it like a poison or something?
One sec. Roll advantage.
Will save. Wisdom save, actually. Willpower would be wisdom save.
Yeah. Unfortunately, because of you people having given me so much to drink already, I'm going to be right back again. Sorry.
Welcome to my
I'll
hell.
share you in the moment.
Wait, also, so what exactly is happening? Because I have advantage against being charmed, and magic can't put me to sleep because drow.
Well,
True,
that depends
but I
on
have
if this
no
one's.
idea.
One has to ask, is this
Yeah.
alchemical or magical?
Yeah, what is this?
True.
Please tell me. No
True,
more
tech-
trippy drugs.
And what is it doing?
No more
True,
trippy
technically
drugs.
You can trank an elf, technically, I think. Because it doesn't talk about alchemical, like,
Yeah.
sleep agents.
Just say
Yeah.
no, kids.
We all
A
wake
weird
up
snake
in a
offers
bathroom
you
with no
leaf in
kidneys.
the forest. A weird snake offers you green leaf in the forest. Just say no.
Would you
The
like
green leaf.
leaf?
Okay, I am back. Sorry about that.
leaf? Hey, Mort, you want
Boogie eats the leaf.
I
Sorry.
got some premium leaf right here
Oh.
for you. Top of the line shit.
Oh no.
I'm back.
Right.
I was asking the question, what is this? Because I have advantage against like charmed and magic can't put me to sleep. What's happening? Is this magical or chemical?
This is a mixture between magical and chemical. You're going to be experiencing a
Aye.
vision through this.
Oh,
Also, technically,
Or
Boogie
check
can't
the
be
M's.
knocked prone. Boogie can't really be knocked prone very easily, so if someone knocks him out, he just passes out standing up.
Until someone knocks him over, that he's stuck like that again.
Good luck trying to knock him over, but yeah.
Pretty sure Sin could take care of that.
I have a warhammer, indeed.
We just flip him over and use his shell as a shield. Just like
We should think
You
of
could
tactics
actually-
utilizing his shell.
Like
Yeah.
genuinely, if I go into my shell, my AC increases quite a bit, and then you can use me as basically cover. And it would have anything trying to hit you guys would have to not only beat my AC but get a clear shot at you.
Okay, I sent
That
the
is an
thing.
actual
If you break a
tactic.
leg
Holy
or
fuck.
something,
Is
if you
the
break a leg or something, we're gonna fucking Mario shell you.
is the bard magically
Yeah.
high again?
him on a
You'll see,
catapult.
Sarah.
We
Okay.
don't need a catapult. Lay him down and have Sin hit him with her hammer. Like golf with him.
Oh no.
Wait,
Zeus, I sent you a
how much do
reply.
you weigh?
Yeah, I saw the response.
Right. So, carrying on here, Boogie. Right. As this smoke-like substance is absorbed into you, there's this moment where nothing really makes sense. The world begins to just turn over on itself. Before color just warps wildly, and you find yourself on this massive mountaintop. The cold wind biting into you, into your shell. Everywhere you look, there's thick piles of snow and large chunks of stone, with what seems to be some kind of a large altar having been built at the very peak of the mountain. And you see, as you're experiencing this, other things. You see these apparitions next to you, marching forward, trying to reach the altar on top of the mountain. As you're looking at them, though, you get this strong sense of familiarity, that you know all of these people. You've met them all in one way or another. You don't really know them by like name, but you remember some of them just from like the feeling of deja vu, and you recall that they all had some great act that they performed, but you can't quite narrow down exactly what it is.
The altar has what on it?
The altar itself, if you go up to the altar, it just seems like it's two large tablets with scripture on it. One being this ancient dwarven script, and another one being actually the original shark-bait script. It's
So just common.
yeah.
Or
Well, it's like some of it you can make out, but there are words that aren't really used anymore. They don't really exist anymore.
Are we all trying to reach for the altar? I'd follow the vision, basically. See where it goes.
All of these other apparitions, they come over to the altar. They take a moment to read what's on the tablets before taking a knee and offering a prayer and leaving.
Okay. I do as the others do. What happens when I offer the prayer? It's an altar to what specifically, do I know?
Let me see here. That would be...
Religion?
Yeah.
Probably?
Yeah, sorry. I'm just thinking here because of what it is. No. Unfortunately not.
Religion,
This
I think.
whole experience, seeing these other apparitions, this being on the mountaintop suddenly, where before you were standing like knee-high in flowing water, it's set you off so much that as you're looking at the altar, you can't really make out what it fully is. But you have this strong sense that you belong here. This is where you must be.
I need to. I'm getting like a vision quest to go to this place.
Exactly. However, as you're turning around to leave, you get this immense sense of dread rush over you, and the floor beneath you cracks. Snow beginning to fall down, and this sickly green light shining up from below. The crack just begins to expand and expand, the mountain splitting in half, and you falling in. Unfortunately, as you're falling, things change again, and you find yourself lying on the ground, lying on this soft sand with a lot of water just flowing over it. Yeah. Now,
I look
that-
around me.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, sorry. One moment. With that done, Bard, both you and Barthas, as this smoke is pulled into you two, the area around you warps very much similarly to like it did with Bougie, and you find yourself in this massive expanse of light and color and nothing else. There's air here and there's no gravity. The astral is just before you. Bougie, Barthas, as you're floating here and you see Bard with you, you get the sense that time doesn't matter here. You can go forward, you can go back if you know how. However, as you two are here, there's this powerful sense of deja vu. It's almost deafening to all of your other senses. And for a moment, you two see yourselves floating in front of you, staring at you with this disappointed look. Before both of you as well.
Look over it. Look over at Bard. Did we smoke something or eat something bad before this that I'm like missing? What's going on? Do you know?
The blue smoke stuff.
Were we drugged?
Yes. We were drugged, man. I don't know, man. We're in the astral plane. Just, you know how we do. Go with it.
Yeah, as you say that, Bard, your copy just nods his head.
Yeah, man. You see the big guy. He knows what's up.
Can we like get out of here? Do we want to get out of here?
But he just, Barthas, your one motions for you that you can try. There's nowhere for you to go. As that happens, though, this one of the nearby stars goes from this soft whitish light to this blazing green and just engulfs the entire area, all other color being drowned out, before both of you find yourself landing on this same sandy surface as Bougie, the large turtle man standing next to you or trying to get up.
Boogie looks over at them. Well, I have real fondness of y'all's in my dreams.
I can't even begin to explain what we saw.
We saw everything and nothing.
Yeah,
saw ourselves.
Deja vu, man. It's a fucking trip.
I saw.
It's not
Like
the
an
first time
altar.
as well.
Don't do astral, kids.
Don't do astral. Zeros.
Yes.
As the smoke engulfs you and you're warped out from here, you find yourself in this massive library. There's just rows upon rows of bookcases, tomes stacked upon them. You can see like some of them look ancient, probably some of the first books that's ever been made. Others look bizarre, alien, sci-fi. And before you are a few hooded figures, and you recognize one of them as as the Fey Lord that you made your wish, holding out this glowing orb of multicolored light to you.
Okay, power's back on.
Ah, sweet. Welcome back.
Yay!
Nice.
Welcome back to society.
We live in one.
I wish.
Some of us live in one.
What is going on?
Power came back, so I'm back to society. Snap back to reality. Oh, there goes gravity. No, that was Spartan.
Bad boogie. Do not get me DMCA'd. But yeah. So the Fey Lord just smiles at you. You wanted answers. Well, take them.
Can I insight check the vision?
Go for it.
I'm a bit suspicious.
Scary fairy lady is sus.
Okay.
23.
The Fae that's holding this orb out to you has got this unnatural wide grin. On the one side, you can see it, the only real description that you have for this creature is some sort of a librarian. It's got like 2 books here levitating before it, going through the pages. It's got this mystical arm reaching out, rearranging some books. While in the other, there's something else. It's hard to tell, but there's also this shimmering light green about it. There seems to be something growing around his feet. But he too also has this wide smile, and that's all that you can really tell with the hood over his face.
Okay. So what's the intent behind take the?
They're clearly holding something back, but from what your insight can pick up, they are pretty much offering you this, and it's most likely that there is something else going on here. That taking this might give you what you want, but it might also damn something, and you get a very strong sense that if you do take this, there's very little chance of going back.
You may hold the knowledge that I seek, but I'm not willing to make the sacrifices on the other's behalf.
She nods slowly, pulling the orb back. The offer was made. You had your chance. Good luck finding these answers on your own. And she smashes the orb in her hands. As she does though, that same light just rushes out from the orb that the others have been experiencing, engulfing you as well, and having you reach the same area as Boogie and Barthas and Bard.
Come here often.
Been somewhere similar.
Yeah.
Okay. Now the last one, and this is one that I'm actually going to get a different soundtrack for.
There are soundtracks playing?
They should be, yeah.
Damn,
Not
we're
for
missing
us,
out.
Only for the lucky stream people.
Yeah, because of the delay, we don't have stream volume on.
Yeah, sorry guys.
We'll live.
Use voice meter, you sucker.
No, fuck you.
One click of a button.
No. Maybe. I'll see. If you teach me how to do it properly. Right.
Teach me how to boogie.
I'm gonna beat your ass. How many times have I offered?
Okay. Dude, tell you what, right? Tomorrow, I'll be free to do it. Then you can show me how to do it. Because all I really need to do is like 3 small things. Anyways.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, from
Now.
experience, it's surprisingly easy to set up, but also incredibly easy to fuck up.
Yeah.
I don't know what reason. No one knows what reason. But you can fix it. Don't worry.
Now. Sin. And here's the fun one. As this smoke engulfs you, you're taken out to this vast, empty expanse. Below you, you can see this strange black stone. You've been here before. You remember this. As 2 figures appear before you. One wearing a hood, standing much further back, seeming to avoid being noticed, as it's holding this large scythe in its hands, leaning slightly against this stone wall that looks like it's from some sort of ancient building that's been destroyed. The other, however, is a very familiar face. Let me just get my stupid phone open because I can't open Discord here. Ugh. I can never remember her name. I need to put her name here. Yeah.
Oh, the
Standing,
patron.
Sponsored by Random Crisps. They're delicious.
standing before you is this large female figure. These dark black wings stretched out. You've done well. Unfortunately, there's still very much to do. Now, there's something that I require, and you're going to get it for me. These wizards that your party is meant to help escort, ensure that they reach what they're looking for, and acquire the source for me.
The source of what they're looking for.
Yes.
I'm not in this vision. Don't worry. Ignore it.
After you've acquired it for me, I shall make an appearance to claim it. Afterwards, deal with them.
All of them? Or just the mages?
The others can still be of use to you. Deal with the mages. They're an unnecessary loose end.
Very well.
Good. You have yet to disappoint me. Perhaps I shall grant you some more of my power as reward. However, if the others become aware of our current agreement, it would be very detrimental. So ensure that they do not.
I understand.
Good. She just turns, taking flight and leaving. The other figure, though, comes over, rubbing the side of her head. You've gotten yourself into quite a mess, dear.
Wish I could say I had a choice.
bound by something. Unfortunately, I've noticed something very concerning. Also, is there a replacement? I will poke you on that during break, Sarah. Sorry. We're all bound by our duties. Unfortunately, I have noticed something very concerning. There has been a very concerningly large influx of mortal souls. I do not recall having one of my servants devise a new plague, so be sure to find out why. The amount of deaths is not natural, and it will upset the balance very quickly if this isn't remedied.
I see.
Yes. Unfortunately, I cannot stay here. Otherwise, I would attempt to assist you in dealing with that. Be wary of your compatriots. I've sensed something odd about them.
Odd how?
I don't know. Something familiar. It's difficult to explain with the small exposure that I've had to them. But be careful.
She'll nod.
She gives a slight nod before turning to leave. This rush of black cloud enveloping her and just vanishing. Before you as well. This light just seems to just spark in front of you. This entire expanse. Now that it's actually illuminated. Do me a wisdom roll real quick.
Wisdom.
Yeah.
I.
With advantage.
Two natural 20s.
Twice.
Damn.
Okay.
Yeah. Lo-fi. Yeah. As this bright green light covers this entire area, now that you're able to see it, you recognize this as the fort that Vaisha broke out.
Oh.
Yeah. It seems that she's made this area her home. And you see some old bodies lying nearby before this light just becomes too intense. And you find yourself alongside the others on this sand.
First time.
Yes and no.
What did y'all see? I only saw like a very cold ass mountain and like other people with me, and it was like weird deja vu when there was like pillars and like an altar, and I did a prayer and then it ended. And there was also weird ominous green lights. Oh wow!
Yeah.
Like basic
astral
ominous.
existence. Yeah, then we saw us and we looked at us, so we talked to us, but honestly, when it comes to astral, you just gotta go with it.
Yeah.
Also, we may have gotten some advice from us, but what the fuck do we know?
Yeah, man, you know us. We do things by, like, on the go.
Y'all fuckers, what do
Wait,
you
hold
take
on, you got
advice from
advice?
yourself?
I didn't get advice. My guy just nodded at me. Alright,
My
'cause
guy
know
told me
what's
I
up.
could try running away, but it wouldn't work. That counts as advice.
Okay, I just know what's up.
I just know there's no reason to run.
As you all are chatting, recovering from this part, you start to realize that this isn't where you were before. This entire area is this massive expanse of about knee-high water on this unnaturally soft sand. All except for one spot, where you see this massive throne that seems to be made from coral and sandstone and like all various underwater materials. However, the figure standing on top of it, even though you've seen her before, she does not look right. As Natya looks down at you all, you can see that she's leaning on her side, trying to keep herself up. There's this strange dark green that's spread up the side of her face like veins.
Are y'all okay?
Who do we call the heel gods?
She tries to reply, but there's just this thundering echo through the area. It's clear that she's having a hard time controlling her abilities right now.
Can I roll medicine?
You can try. Yeah, you can try.
Are
What's
we
up?
structured this time? Because I want to do two things, and I don't think if I have time for two things.
What do you want to do, Zeros?
I want to do sense life and cure wounds.
Yeah, you can. You can do both. This area is basically like this expanse. There's no buildings, no people, nothing except Natya, the throne, the tides, the sand, and you.
Oh, like a salt flat.
Yeah. Okay.
Imagine.
Okay.
Medicine. 23.
Yeah. With that medicine, as you come over to her, and you begin to inspect her condition, which is rather difficult due to her sheer size. You're able to pick out that there's no like physical injuries or like any stabs or anything that might be a poison or something like that. But this is most likely some sort of a disease that she's been able to pick up. As she's leaning on her side, and her breath is very labored. The area where the veins are sort of come up across her face, you can see the skin. It seems to have hardened somewhat. She
By telling me
she
weird.
looks over to you, these glossy eyes.
by telling me his right fist. What's happening? I'd ask if y'all okay, but obviously not.
Uh-oh.
I hear cat.
Cat's not the problem. Uh-oh, guys.
What's wrong?
Hold on. Alright, as I'm gonna, do this new Batman thing where I got
jeez.
going on. Where I try to piece everything together. Fuck me! I hate this game! Oh my god!
Okay, no, but
Dude, like,
because
just
I'm not playing.
try and
You're
reset
not
the
Batman, you're
roller.
Robin.
yeah, but let me just do this.
Oh, like 50 times.
I have not had a good roll. I have had one good roll in maybe 30 of my last rolls.
There we go. That should have reset it for you. Roll again, buddy. Okay.
Okay. This is
With that 12 zeros, as you come over and you cast your cure wounds, your magic light just
Bard, roll 100 d20.
I hate this.
Oh
We broke
Oh.
the bard.
uh,
no! Try resetting beyond as well.
yeah, Zeros, as you reach out and your healing light just envelops her, you can see that some of this effect on her is receding a bit, and she breathes a little bit easier. She tries to talk, but it's still difficult, and all that she can really say is that this isn't possible.
What?
I'm gonna try a Hail Mary.
What did she
Uh,
say?
She says this isn't possible.
Oh, this isn't possible. Okay.
Yeah. It's not supposed to be.
I'm gonna try a
happening.
Hail Mary.
Go for it.
I'm gonna try a Hail Mary.
Actually, before you do that, Bod. Sorry, before you do that, Bod, with that insight, as you're looking around, it's hard to tell.
Yeah.
There's nothing here that you can really pick up. I mean, this area it's pleasant. It's got a nice warm breeze here. The water is cool. Nothing should be even able to affect Natia in her own realm. But something has. As you're running through the scenarios in your head, you can only think of a few things, but you apply them to mortals, not deities. You can't really find something that is powerful enough to affect a deity of this magnitude.
Actually, not the goddess of the sea, dude.
Oh yeah.
I'm still tripping off the drugs.
Mhm.
Sorry, a little woozy still. I literally have not had a single good thing since the first round of drugs.
Don't do drugs.
Don't do drugs.
Arthas looks around. Is there any chance we're all just hallucinating this?
No.
This seems like
Yes?
some sort of holy vision. The two things I'd like to try. So I would like to I'd like to both try and heal her a little bit, and then also at the same time, I would like to call upon Talamir, my patron god, the guy the god of punching, no, the
Okay.
god of strength. God of strength, god of punching, same thing.
Okay.
More or
But
less.
I'd like to call on him and ask him like if there's anything he can do in here to help in any way, or if there's anything he can do to talk to his wife. And
Okay.
the second thing I'd like to do is lay my hands on her and try and heal her for a D4 plus my wisdom. I believe it is.
that
Yes,
gonna work?
it's D4 plus wisdom. So basically, I roll a punch. You tried the cure wounds, and it did a little bit of something. So basically, my
Well,
punch.
you know, mine's a bit special.
Yeah.
You punch her back to life.
Huh?
You did
Punch her
unarmed
back to
strike.
life.
You unarmed strike.
My healing is equal to my it's like I'm aware of mercy monk. So technically yes, but also at the same time, like the way it's described is you put your hand on someone, you channel your key, and then you do basically healing equal to your unarmed damage.
Okay, do me a constitution real quick.
Your
Constitution.
Yeah.
What are the ones that pop your bones?
Okay. So,
Chiropractic.
okay. Now, do me
Produce a chiropractic.
a charisma at advantage.
Pardon?
Do me a charisma at advantage.
charisma at advantage.
Yeah.
Persuasion or just straight charisma?
Just straight charisma.
Okay. Boop. Boop. 4.
Okay.
Yes.
This is not a nat 1.
Oh boy.
True.
Yeah, but you want to know what wasn't that one? That attempt to heal her. So.
Well, the net one was I don't have to roll to hit. I just have to touch her,
Yeah, I know.
and then it heals the amount of my punching.
I know. Right. So.
Can I try something else?
Sure. Let me just do him first. Right. So. You reach forward. Bad zeros. Bad zeros. I know where you were going. Naughty boy.
Horny snap.
As you
Holy
reach
crap.
forward and you lay your hand on her, you focus, sending some of your energy out to try and mend some of the wounds. But as you do, it does seem to help a bit. She takes a bit of a deeper breath now, but as you try and pull your hand back, you see these tendrils of green light just pierce into your hand, and there's this sudden eruption of pain that just courses through your body. You seem to be drawing out a portion of her own suffering as you pull your hand back. Physically, you're able to keep going. Your body is shaking from this experience, but you're able to hold your ground. But it's a lot, and you immediately know this is a fraction of what she's going through. However, with your charisma, the area around you begins to shake violently. The formerly just calm waters begin to just crash and move, and the sky above, it seems to just split as this large hulking figure comes down from above, this massive beard in hand, bulging biceps. It is like it is the strong man as he comes down. But he just looks at Natia, and his face goes pale before he looks over at you. And you can see anger is brewing in his eyes. What did you do?
Well, I did nothing. She called us here. I don't know what's going on. But I called maybe because maybe y'all can help and know what's going on. Sorry for calling you, but like, thought it was my duty being like, right hand fist at your whole deal. This is the first time we talked face to face. This is really intimidating.
Huh?
Yeah, I mean, he's this towering giant of just sheer strength. So I can imagine this is fucking terrifying. But
You know when you're at your friend's house and their parents are fighting, but you're just sitting there in front of the console trying to ignore it?
yeah, that's pretty much it.
I'm not here.
Both Bard
Don't
and
talk to
Barthas
me.
just kind of turn away and try and ignore everything going on.
Bard, as you're here and you see this hulking figure, you get this bizarre feeling of family for a moment before it just vanishes.
What was that? Yeah.
Fuck
Hey,
was
cuz. I don't know.
He looks down to you and just
What are you doing bringing attention to us?
Too late.
Clearly.
I had the feeling. At the tum-tum.
He reaches down to hold, to just wrap his hand around you and raise you up.
Ooh, strong man. Ooh, big fella.
Yeah, you know, like
Fucking leftovers.
it's
baby
basically
fella.
a God of War scene. He's got his hand wrapped around you as he's raising you up now and just staring at you. Drow.
A little squeezy man. Oh, come on. You know, don't be like that, bro. A little squeezy. He's a below man.
He takes
I'm
this
here helping your wife, bro.
he takes this slow breath before putting you down with Boogie. What happened? What happened?
Well, Natia maybe do the shark bait trial, and that was it. And then, like, she told Amaranth to give us the vision ceremony thing, and I saw a vision of us, like, altar in the middle of mountains. I ain't never been there, so I don't know what that was. But I'm assuming that is someplace holy, and then we came here to her beach in front of her magnificence, and since she's connected to you, I thought maybe you could help in the situation.
I can
Further than
confirm
that, I don't know.
everything he just said.
He nods slightly, looking over the rest of the party. Anyone else have any answers?
Besides the
Arthur
obvious,
shakes
which
his head no wildly.
Can I look at her with detect magic now? But kind of look, like respectfully look, like a little glimpse. So not only does her husband not stomp me out, but also don't burn my eyes out.
Yeah,
Look respectfully.
Yes.
yeah. You
but I
can you
very
can
respectfully
you
look.
can use your sight, but do me a wisdom
Directly at her
roll.
eyes. Only at her eyes.
You can do me either. You can do me either a wisdom roll to try and mentally prepare yourself for what you're about to see. I mean, you've experienced this now. You've got a better idea of what to expect. Or
Alright.
you can try and do a con save to just toughen it out.
You know what? Here's the thing. It doesn't matter because I'm not rolling over a 5. Wow. I'm sorry. I rolled,
You rolled
a
over
6.
5.
This time,
You rolled.
Thank you, God, for just proving me wrong that little bit.
They can't even give you that.
but this time, as you're working yourself up mentally and you open your sight and you look upon her, there's this difference. You feel at the back of your head that you shouldn't be doing this, that if you keep your sight on her long enough, your eyes will burn out of their sockets. But you're able to handle it as you're looking at divinity for a moment. And you see that same shimmering blue light coming off of her, but there's this sickly green that's mixed in. It seems to be corrupting and converting her own aura.
Okay. As soon as I have achieved that knowledge, look away. Look away. Not at the other guy. Look down. Look down.
It's like you look
Not
over
at
at
anyone else.
you look over at
Turn it off.
uh,
I look down. I turn it off, and then I look at him.
he just stares at you expectantly.
Something's eating her aura. By the way.
What does that mean?
No. What I said. There's some other magical force on her magical force, and it's chomping. Am I not the wizard? I don't know.
Damn it! Why does the bard have this power?
It's amazing. I love it.
Look.
This is so good.
Look, guys. I didn't stat out my character. I can just do things. I don't know what I'm doing. I looked. I saw. That's what I understand. Hey, wizard boy. You wanna like infer anything from my words?
It's
I can
honestly
sing a song
funnier.
about it.
I'm curious why Sin did a wisdom save.
She's smart. Maybe she'll understand what the fuck I just saw.
Does Sin connect the dots between the stuff on the goddess and what happened back in the first game?
That could be intelligence,
Yeah,
or history, or arcana. No. Arcana. It could be
Let me
history or
see.
religion, I'm assuming, or just in straight intelligence. I don't know.
let me see here. You can roll intelligence or arcana, or I'll let you do wisdom. Straight wisdom, intelligence, or religion, because any of those three you'll be able to jump the gap and make the connection between what's going on. But with that 9, it's difficult, but you remember some things as you're looking at her, and with what the bard has said, you remember for a moment that seaside village that your body went to, and you went there to kill the mayor to stop the plague from being contained. You remember
Being contained? What?
Or something.
you remember that the reason you went there was to let the plague spread. That the plague that you found that was released by certain actions. This is the same one. You're able to connect the dots over time as you're looking at her and just rerunning what the bard has said, and these flashes of instructions that your body received but you weren't consciously aware of at the time of the village events, or the seaside village events.
Yeah. I mean, we've seen this before, but it doesn't make sense for a god to contract any sort of disease.
Yeah, I thought y'alls were like immortal and like completely infallible or something. I might be wrong. I'm just like a village turtle from like a clan of seafaring island dwellers. I ain't much worldly.
The general answer to that is yes, but no. Yes, but
Sounds confusing.
circumstances sometimes make it no.
Sounds confusing. But what is
Basically-
it? So
Like I said, we've seen it, but how is it on a god?
Alright, maybe
Yeah,
can I do
what
one
is-
more roll on an insight? Maybe I can actually Batman it together?
Okay. While you do that, I'm gonna be right back. I need to stop letting you people give me drinks early in these things because it's summer now.
This time, there's definitely, I won't roll lower than a 19. I really just... What did I do?
you can't trick them.
Who did I piss off?
Are you rolling
Rolls
in
and you'll have a
beyond?
natural 20.
Are you rolling in beyond or roll 20?
In Beyond.
Weird.
I always have. But I don't know, these last 3 sessions, all of my rolls have just been awful.
Your dice are weighted wrong. Don't worry.
Yeah,
A
I
session's
want
coming
weighted
up.
dice. I want to cheat.
But one session's coming up where basically everyone else is gonna fail at everything, and the bard is gonna fucking hard carry everyone.
I can't
It's
wait
gonna
for
be
that.
hilarious.
Because this whole
I'm
fucking
back.
act I have going on only works when I'm useful.
Right. Okay, a 12, nice. Sin,
I mean, it's fun when you fail as well.
I would like you,
Yeah.
Sin, to do me a quick perception
You
roll
guys.
for something.
Sorry?
I would like you to do me a quick perception roll, son.
Perception.
Yeah.
Okay.
Everyone?
No, just Sin.
Oh.
Okay. You don't notice it. Bard. With
Yeah.
what she said, and with what you've seen, it's possible. I mean, gods are still creatures. If a disease is amped up enough, with enough power, enough essence to be able to affect divinity, it's possible. But the amount of power you'd have to put behind this would have to be something else divine, most likely. A mortal cult could do it. Could.
Mortal cult.
But, and here's the big but. This, to affect a god like this would require daily, if not hourly, sacrifices.
Okay. I slowly
So mortal
relay
could do
that.
A mortal could,
Hold on.
but it's logistically stupid because of the amount of sacrifices you'd have to do to keep it running.
So someone
To,
would have
to
a
produce
throne.
magic of this level.
Yeah.
Yeah, to produce magic of this level, you basically have to do like a 10th level magic spell sacrifice of like an entire country hourly.
Pretty much.
Basically,
Warhammer
Warhammer.
40k, anyone?
Yep.
Slightly out of character question just occurred to me. When I looked at everyone's auras and divinities earlier, what color was Zeros exactly?
Xerus is this strange mixture of this it's almost like a faded golden blue light and this soft green.
And soft green.
Yeah. It's not got quite it's not the same hue as this sickly green aura that's
Yeah.
devouring this thing.
Is it any similar? Like, you know, they might not both be oranges, but is one a grapefruit?
You would have to roll me
Yeah,
you'd have to roll me an insight for that.
I'll fucking roll insights until I actually get a good roll. Hey, not terrible.
Not the worst.
Great, but not terrible.
Do you currently have your
I'll
sight
look at
active?
both to find out.
You were saying more?
Do you currently have your sight active?
Well, no, technically I did say I turned it off before I looked at the other god. But I didn't say that I didn't look back down and still kind of have it on. I only have to concentrate to turn it on and off.
This
I can
this light that's consuming Natya, there is, at the barest range, if you really like squint your eyes and look sideways, there's a tiny fragment of familiarity between them.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep that to myself. I feel like I shouldn't say that in front of a big man who might squish you. I got your back, Xeris.
I cast another Cure Wounds on her.
Okay.
Who should I whisper that to?
Oh, nice.
I do need to tell someone this. I can't have this knowledge all on my own.
Okay. So, Xeros, this time as you apply your healing light onto her, there's this moment where it seems to have this radical effect. She's breathing a lot easier. Some of the veins are pulling back more, but you get this pain that begins to burn across your hand. And you do see that some of these green tendrils seem to be moving towards your hand as well.
Yeah, I
I
wouldn't
see
try
tendrils?
touching her.
Yeah, the same sort of tendrils that was on Boogie when he tried to heal her, they actually pierced into his hand. Those same tendrils are moving towards yours now.
Okay.
Dodge. Cast dodge. You're a wizard. Cast dodge.
I shall.
It's not a plant. It's just like it appears like tendrils. It's magic essence. It just appears like it.
Yeah.
I. I need to evaluate my options, which I turned off like a moron.
Zeros hums to contentment.
As you're trying to
I
treat,
cast inflict wounds. Bitch is gonna
Yeah, I
die.
could do that.
fuck.
So,
I mean, you're welcome to try and see how Talamir will react.
I need a backup character for this action.
This ballsy
Zero costs inflict wounds. It was not very effective. Telomere costs squish. It was super.
Talamir might actually kill you all if he
A new
wanted
player
to.
joins the game.
Other guy
Zero
just
is
went
described.
Twin brother. Zeros' identical twin brother, Miros.
He's come for revenge.
Soris comes into play.
Oh no.
He's very sorry about the situation. No, I will cast another cure wounds,
Okay.
and if they come close to me, I'll cast shield. Maybe it will help. I don't know.
I'd like to also spend another key and do the same
Go for it.
thing. Where I heal as well.
Oh, it's stolen
Fuck it,
damage.
I've also got cure wounds. You know, maybe. I don't do good rolls, but like.
Okay, let me see here.
If I heal the same amount.
Zeros. Zeros, you first, buddy. As you try and bring your healing light out, but this time this green essence, it seems to be moving in and just consuming your magic, stopping it from really affecting her too much. As it just rushes forward, intending to consume you as well now.
Shield. I don't know if it helps.
Immediately cast shield.
Okay. Can I target the energy and not the person it's coming from with inflict wounds?
Shield
The
block you can protect you from anything, from like anything that's coming towards you. So it's like force field, but for like 5 seconds.
yeah. You can just cast a shield and block the energy from attacking you. You wouldn't be able to attack the energy itself though, because it's fairly tightly interwoven with Natia's own. You are as likely to attack it as you are to attack her.
Can I also like after seeing him like cast shield also reactionarily like go into my shell, which gives me quite a bit of extra. Hold on, I need to check. I think it raises my AC to 20.
Okay. Let's continue from the top though. Zeros. This will be
Oh, I casted
That's
shield.
fine.
Okay, I clicked the cast.
Okay. So, seeing this green light rush towards you, you bring up this protective bubble before you, and there's this heavy impact against it. You get this rush of power going through you for a moment. This green energy, it's vibrant, it's full of life, and it seems to be trying to take yours. But your shield is keeping it at bay. It won't be able to hold up against this for long if you decide to try and stay there and continue healing her. Bard, your cure wounds is relatively chill. It's
That's
not.
what I'm saying. because I saw her aura and I saw the actual corruption, I want to try to specifically heal where the corruption is damaging her. Maybe can ease up her pain a little bit so she can say something that any of us understand.
Okay.
Just say what I'm trying to do.
With a great amount of effort, you're able to focus on an area that is being actively devoured by this plague. And you're able to regress it, but it consumes, and you push it back and it consumes again. It does seem to help though, as it's preventing it from really advancing there. However, the other areas, it is continuing. Giga. You're able to apply your spirit again. This time you're more prepared. The energy doesn't really have a chance to jump at you, as it seems to be focused on Zeros. But seeing that, and you pull back, all the combined effort seems to be helping her enough that she's able to talk with Talamir. And he just looks down at you all. Stop.
You sure? I was gonna say maybe we should get like a bunch more.
Yeah, well, we're trying to help. It seems to be working a little bit.
Bring more men.
You're only prolonging the inevitable.
What's the inevitable?
Ooh, she's being eaten alive, and not slowly, pretty quickly. Let me tell you.
He looks over to Natia for a moment before nodding. I can slow the progression, but I'll need your help.
I mean, I am, like, the whole Avatar thing. Sorry, again, for I'm not sure if you're like working out or whatever, but like, I'm sorry for like taking out of your busy schedule to like call for this, but it seems important.
It's all right. This is very important.
No, we're always here for family.
I will smite you and all your friends.
I feel like
that's not
Talamir
fair. I didn't do
said
anything.
Okay.
I'm like,
Yeah.
memes are great.
He nods for a bit. You're lucky to have called me at this point. If it had gotten any further, we might not have been able to do anything. In the forest. Fairly deep inside of it. I don't know where she put it, but there's something that can help her. You'll
A
have to-
relic or?
It changes form. I don't know what it's turned into lately. You'll have to find
Is
it.
this like is this like a bit of her power or what?
No. His.
His?
Who's
It's a
his?
long story that you do not need to know.
Well, you know what? I ain't gonna fight with
One name would be great.
Okay.
One singular name would make like a world's difference.
Give me a sec. I don't think I actually have a name for him. Let me just make sure.
Lazy DM.
Bite me!
Yeah.
To be fair, I think you were called to help with that.
I did try and
that is
help.
also
I
fair.
made like half.
Let me just log
I
in.
named like half of them. I did so much work.
Yeah, and I appreciate it.
Family tree.
You need to send me the list of the gods or the things that aren't named, and I will finish out the list.
Sure.
Now that I've just got all this free time on my hands.
I just need to find one.
Generally, it's
Okay, it's unnamed.
Mort sent him the link. It's in the Discord. It's
Yeah,
it's
it's
a
in the
mirror
Discord.
link. It's like a big tree thing.
I can
But,
go and look and see there who's not named? Alright,
Yeah.
solid.
Yeah.
Blah, blah. Alright.
You can see I eventually came up with like dumb themes for some of them, and I'm not the best namer of personness, but
I'll
Yeah.
look into it.
Well, I'm just gonna name one real quick.
So, what's the god of? Okay, just take me a second.
Oh,
yeah.
message you.
Can we meta just to help him out?
Write it to me.
Yeah,
just write
I'm
it to me in Discord.
messaging you here now. It just takes a while for this phone to get in.
Technical difficulties. Don't worry, guys. As part of every D&D campaign
Ooh.
ever, the DM has to struggle to go through his notes. So players now have to distract chat.
Exactly. Distract chat while me and Bard try
They
to
were
work on
sponsored
chat.
Look
by
over there.
Empty Bottle.
Chat, look
That's a
at
good one.
Things happen.
We can distract chat. We
Actually-
need to start a
Dude,
conversation
is it just
in
me
chat.
or is Xeros's pizza pile stacking?
They were
Chat,
sponsored by
how many
Everybody
people-
guess. Everybody in chat guess which
not
god
Bella.
this is that they're naming. The god of what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's like 20 something of them.
Yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot.
Between the
It
three
is
people who
based-
guess the closest will give something. That
It's
something may be
based-
a high five.
I might know this
May or may
because
not.
I did something, so I'm not gonna participate in this.
No, only chat.
Well, I mean,
Yeah,
it's,
we can't participate. We know meta wise. So basically, we're dealing with gods, chat, because we're playing essentially something based off the gods full campaign,
Yeah.
with setting but like modified.
Yeah.
By the way, check it out on DM's Guild. Download. It's good.
Is very good. But yeah, currently the party is having this powerful vision. Ooh, that is a nice one. I like that
the
one.
god of cheese.
God of
Close.
cheese.
I was
Surprisingly
there on
very
this
cool.
one.
Yeah. But yeah, currently the party is basically in front of two gods, one of them being the god of the sea who seems to be dying, and the other one is the god of strength that's actually holding her in his arm now.
Telling me.
Yeah, Telomere. He does, however, look over to you. I'm not sure if that actually changes like the pronunciation. But yeah, he just
Neither do I,
through
but it needs to
gritted
have a
teeth.
squiggly.
But yeah, through gritted teeth.
Of course, fancy names need to have squigglies. This is D&D. Nothing is said how it's spelt. Everything just looks cool.
Exactly.
Even the name.
Yeah, but I will give you edit rights after this session, okay?
Alright.
But yeah, he looks over to you, Bard, as you try and get a name out of him, and he just, through gritted teeth, Elan.
Elan? I can't pronounce that.
You guys can roll me.
Does the E have a squiggly over it by any chance?
You guys can roll me like religion or arcana and whatnot to try and see if you maybe know this figure.
I will roll religion.
I will also roll a religion.
I probably read most of the. Hallelujah.
He's family after all.
Yes. I believe in
Oh,
the mountain.
surprising.
Okay.
The gods want you to know shit.
Yeah. So, all of you except for Sin. Unfortunately, Sin, this wasn't really in some of your lessons. It might have been like some of the later ones that you just didn't get to. But how the rest of the party, as you hear this, you get this chill run down your spine for a moment. It just seems natural, and it's because at the back of your head you remember old stories, forgotten stories, old wives' tales, campfire nightmares, etc. meant to scare kids to stay at home and whatnot. Elon is life, and he's terrifying.
The god of undeath? Says Boogie, because that's probably what he would know.
Mm-hmm.
Like, necromancer god?
Yes.
I thought he was a god of. Oh, scary.
In general, all the tales depict him as some kind of a monster. Something that you don't want to encounter. Something that actually had other gods work together against him.
Someone so dangerous. This is what for chat's convenience. The meta reason why the god of life is the bad guy is because he got bored of letting everything breathe and started doing shit like developing parasites and then diseases, because those are living things too, right?
Elon. That's better.
Elon. How do you spell the name?
Elon.
Elon.
Is he gonna
Elon.
have a disease X?
Elon. No, you gotta. I make like a super cool French philosophy reference, and you guys think Elon Musk? I'm cool with that, actually. Never mind. That was a good reaction.
Oh.
In hindsight, my brain needed to catch up. Actually, yeah.
Also, which French philosopher is this supposed to reference?
Yeah.
Fucking
PayPal one
Elon
creating.
Fucking Google it, you uncultured bastards. Well, no, yeah, I'm the art student here.
Mm-hmm.
You guys are lucky.
Ooh. But yeah,
I'm not a literary art student. I'm a
yeah,
3D
so-
art student.
Boogie,
Literate.
you would know,
Same.
right? Something that the others don't is that Talomir. In the end, it was Talomir who was able to trap Elon. Zeros, you, however, as you hear that and you recall these things, you do also remember hearing something that the Fae said. That for what you want, for what you wished for, you would need Elon's help.
Okay.
Yeah,
Is that all?
that's it.
Deal with the devil.
I mean, you got a wish with a Fae, so expect something.
Yeah, to be fair, he did make a deal with the Fae, but he's yet to accept the things he made the deal for, which confuses me.
But yeah,
So at least he understands the dire situations of, accepting a Fae Lord's request for, granting you power or wishes or whatever.
mm-hmm.
Rule 1, chap, don't fuck with Fae.
Exactly. Well, fuck with Fae and see how wild the ride gets.
Oh no.
This has many meanings, but all of them end up the same way.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You
I
can take
can't
it
imagine any of them last
possible
long
way.
either.
Yeah. So
Well,
after having said the name, he looked over to Natia before glancing back to the rest of you. There's a piece of him that we've kept trapped in the forest. Get it.
right, how do we find it? Will we just know?
Probably will feel it, see it from like far away.
He looks
Bard might be
directly
able to
at.
see it.
Yeah, he just looks
From
directly at Bard. You'll know.
Can we get me some sunglasses on the way?
Yeah, the drow does need sunglasses.
Yo, I did not stat this character. I did not think this through.
Yeah. As he
Hey,
says
he's
that.
buff.
After he says
He's
that.
your Bard is a himbo. It's fine.
After he says that, though, he goes to pick Natia up and turn around to leave. The area in front of him seeming to just split open, and there's this bizarre purple and blue light that's coming out of it. But you and Barthas both get this sense of home as you get that light washing over you before it vanishes with him.
Ooh.
Did you feel that?
Yeah, that was astral. Yeah, color scheme. Feels like
What the
home.
hell was
Yeah,
that?
man. Oh,
Why
that
is
was
there
definitely
astral
him
here?
stepping in. I don't know gods. Do gods usually travel through the astral? That feels like it's slightly more dangerous than it should be.
You could
Then
roll.
they should be
You
there.
could
Like
roll
we should know
religion.
that.
You could roll religion or arcana. Actually, this would be more religion
No,
or insight. Religion or insight.
Yes.
I mean,
Yeah,
have
oh,
we
yeah.
not come across any in the astral? We've been there enough
Why is
times.
my insight roll so bad?
Well,
Why?
for lore reasons, the astral sea is feckin' big, y'all. Like it's literally the space between all dimensions. It's like the
It's the
infinite
space
between them.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's interdimensional space. There's like actual space in D&D that's like the dark void of space, and this is the space of imagination.
Yeah.
It's literally the space between the realm of dreams, space between the material plane and the planes of elemental chaos, space between this plane and the planes of the gods. It's the in between. It's the in between everything. The other in between everything is the realm of the dead.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Barthas,
Yes.
this doesn't make sense. There's better methods to travel than going through the astral. Bard, something doesn't seem right. As he stepped through, he was hesitant for a moment, but there was this strong sense of desperation about it. Whatever is going on, it's pushed him to do something admittedly stupid, but it doesn't seem like he has any other choice.
I just want to point out something we all forgot. Like my very first thing is astral awareness.
Oh,
So if that was anything to do
yeah.
with the astral action, I do just know.
When it opened up, you felt immediately this is the astral plane.
Yeah.
And when it shut,
All right.
you lost that sense again.
Okay. Yeah, definitely astral.
It's the taint of the planes.
I can
Wow.
technically, I even know what direction the portal opened into. Like, he went north.
No, you would have when the portal
went
opened,
north of the
right, with
astral
that
plane.
info.
That's what it says.
Right, with
He went-
I
he
forgot
went
about
north of
that
the astral
snippet,
red
but
north.
with that little snippet of
It's the
info that
back
you've
thing.
given me, when that portal opened up, it would be, you would have felt like the heart of astral space. That's where it was opened up to.
It went to center.
Oh, he went to the middle.
Damn, he went downtown.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You must want something big.
You
Oh,
know
yeah.
what happened? Downtown shit happens. Yeah, I'm
Wonder what's
referencing
at
hip hop
the center
songs
of
from the
the
90s.
Say again, Boogie.
I wonder what happens at the center of the astral sea. This is me asking as a general player, like not like in character. This is why I use a character voice, so I can ask dumb fuck questions out of
I mean,
character.
it is a good question.
In this world, if you go there, there's
I don't
probably
know,
a
I don't-
version of the bard sitting there fishing.
Yeah, but right now, as they leave and the portal shuts, the area begins to shake again, and you can see the heart of the astral. Bad Sarah.
You can't spell assassin without twice the ass or the sin.
As Natia leaves, you can see like the area is changing. You see this ocean throne beginning to shatter and crumble. The sky splitting apart, revealing various different planes of existence as her realm seems to crumble. Yeah. And you all awaken, standing back on the stone platform, the fire having gone out. Amaranth seems to be sitting nearby with a fishing rod, just waiting.
Man, ask for no
What the
drugs.
shit?
Well, that was
Do we
a
have to
trip.
like? Do we still need to save the goddess?
Yeah.
We start walking into the
probably.
forest?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Amaranth and I explained to her everything, but in Boogie's way, it's like, so there was like this mountain, and then he keeps going on to like, so then we saw Natia, and she was like, all sick. It's like keeps going on, and then I summoned Talamir. I don't know how I did that. He keeps going on until he explained everything.
I'm just at the edge, listening intently to every word, going, exactly.
She
Off to the
just
side.
storytelling.
Off to the side. Sin's just gonna elbow the wizard very lightly. Who's this Elon guy?
oh,
He is someone who does the, well, you know, life and death. He's the life part. Except,
Good
it's not-
explanation.
unlike what most people think, life is the bad one.
Life sucks.
Life's a bitch, dude.
How?
You tell me.
Makes total sense.
Yeah, kinda.
It's
like a
always the
cancer.
opposite.
Things gotta die eventually.
It's always like the opposite of like what it appears to be. Makes sense. Like, look at the big strong man we just met. Fucking teddy bear on the inside. See how he picked her up and walked out? Of course.
Yeah,
Life.
look at me.
Well,
Definitely
I'm the
not a nice
wizard.
life.
I mean, as far as I'm aware, she was his wife, so
Yeah.
Well, look, I can tell y'all's like the theology, like, because as like, you know, well, I guess the cat's out of the bag, but the Avatar and a like vassal of Talamir, like there's a whole like he's got like a whole like story of him moving mountains and stuff like that. Look, he's basically a god with a lot to prove. So he's got a bravado face, but he is like a kind of teddy bear. He's very compassionate, but he values like strength over anything. I mean, you know, like personal strength, like it's a thing. So we always try to be like strong. That, you know.
What I mean, to me, it's the ABCs of storytelling, right? You think it's something else, everyone is surprised. It's everywhere, it's in everything.
Hey, Das, babe.
Fuck.
I ain't sure about that really, but I know I know Elon as like a god of necromancy. He's like a boogeyman. He created undeath and unlife.
necromancy.
The
Yeah.
god of life wants everything to continue living. Undead. Checks out in my eyes. Get the holy water. Sin, you're a cleric. You can get us holy water, kinda.
I'm a
Okay?
paladin,
Now,
not a cleric.
Sorry, that's what I meant.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, paladins can make holy water. The same concept.
I mean, she's also an ASMR, so your chances are double, sir.
Alright,
make-
genuine
make
question.
smiteable
Can
water?
Sin?
Yeah, can she make smiting water? If she
Like-
smites water, can that water then further smite?
It boils the hell out of it.
How do you make holy
We
water?
mass-produce
Boil the
this
hell
shit.
out of it.
Exactly.
Oh my god, we have a new business idea. Forget the plot. We're going into business.
Oh man. Okay.
Solution: necromancy. Keep the ball rolling by destroying said undead with holy water.
I
Sin.
happen to know a skeleton marketer who might be great at marketing this stuff.
Fuck's sake. You people-
Yeah, more.
Sin. You would know that as long as you're able to focus, as long as you're able to channel your magics, you know, call upon your holy power without Vaisha interfering, you would be able to make holy water. But if Vaisha is able to influence your acts, she would be able to taint that water and you wouldn't know what the effect is.
How
Let's
difficult
try
does
it anyways.
how difficult does Sin reckon that would be?
Considering how much of a hold she has over Sin, it would be difficult, but not impossible. It would, if you could get your companions to distract Vaisha, that might help. But
I look like I have a death wish. Yes.
but, and here's the big but, she did say if your companions know about her, it's gonna make it a lot harder.
Yeah. Sin's basically gonna stare at them for a minute. I don't think I'll be able to do that for the time being.
Plan B, anyone?
Start walking into the forest.
Amaranth looks
Fine.
over and lets out a sharp whistle. Wait! Come back.
We're not going anywhere yet.
Yeah.
It
Yeah,
was
I
mostly
mean-
for Barthas.
I didn't go anywhere. I just suggested it.
Barthas says it, just immediately starts walking.
Right. So he wants you. She immediately looks over to Boogie. He wants you to take Aeon's essence. Am I getting this right?
Yeah, they stored a bit of it in the woods. I mean, he, like the other said, apparently he's the god of life. Like, I thought the teachings told us to stay away from him, like he's the boogeyman, like he creates undead.
He does.
The false eternal life, you know?
He's both.
I mean, I suppose the logic here is that the god himself is interested in necromancy, but his aspect may not be. Perhaps it has healing effects.
Fair. I mean,
Not
it is said that
quite.
he is a god that turned on us. Like, he was supposed to be good and help people, and then he was like, well, fuck everything, I guess.
That's what the stories say. That he turned on us. He turned on everyone. And he nearly won.
One? What did he do?
If the stories are right, he made something that could kill his brothers and sisters.
Well, that's scary. Something that can kill a god?
Yeah.
There's no
Wait.
chance that. Yeah.
Oh,
Insight.
yeah.
What was it shaped like?
Yeah, this feels like
we
an
know?
insight kind of thing.
You could roll insight.
Oh,
Bard,
I can put the pieces together.
it just Sen. It makes no sense for you, Sen. Something that a god of life made to kill other gods. This is bullshit. Barthas and Bard.
It
though.
appears I have absorbed your roles, Bard.
Thank you.
Balthus?
Thank you for taking the hit for me.
Both Balthus and Bod.
Sin cries because she is a paladin but doesn't know basic religious bullshit.
She didn't pay much attention at that point. She wanted to swing swords.
Exactly. She wanted the Crusader shit, not the
Yeah, she wanted to
spouting
smite
shit.
things. She didn't sign up
On
to
which
be
chapter
like.
do we learn
holy.
to smite?
Yeah, it's like skip. This is why she's so buff. Right, but yeah,
I
Bod.
bench pressed the books, I didn't read them.
Hey,
Oh.
lucky
While
one.
cigarette
I
in
also read.
one hand, she was just both of going,
Yeah, she had like someone else in front of her turning the page.
reading them out to her.
But yeah,
With the person who was reading on the shelf as well.
but Balthus, as you two hear this and you work it out, yeah, this is what was in the anvil. This is what has spread.
Yeah.
This is what's infected Natia. Somehow, this thing that was in the anvil,
plague.
this plague, is what was made, and it is out.
Oh,
And so far, Natia is suffering the
Damn.
consequences.
we slowly turn around and look at Sin. Hey, so you know that thing that we had nothing to do with in that other place that we never been to that caused that thing? That might be, that's the thing.
What?
The
Sin
big
looks
boom?
at him. The fuck you talking about?
The big green boom? This is the same big green boom.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
So, the god of life created a god plague.
Yeah. And we kind of know the guys
May
who
or may
released
not.
it. We may or we were not, we did not release it, just so we're clear. We were highly against the idea, but we were in the area.
We were overruled.
We were greatly overruled.
If this is the same shit, I say we run.
This is the
Run to
worst
where?
vacation ever.
Yeah, y'all keep talking about vacation. Where y'all from?
A place where we needed a vacation.
Did you realize how bad our home must be that we came here to vacation?
Fair.
Holy shit.
Amaranth just looks at you guys for a
This whole
while.
place, bro. This is your island.
I don't know,
Marvel.
we're being attacked by everything on the island. Not a single thing. I'm just expecting the sand to attack us next. That's all that's left.
To be fair, the Shark
Yes,
Bait
Mulder.
Islands are a beautiful vacation spot if you can survive long enough to enjoy them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I was talking about the fact that, like, corrupting green stuff is eating everything. I didn't mean the islands. Even though I was tripping balls like a couple days ago. Because I got bit by a plant. What the fuck was that about?
Sorry,
It's the
that's
other
so
way
funny. You got bit by a
When the
plant.
salad bites back.
Oh man.
Come next summer, this salad bites back.
Oh man. Why do you think like none of the Sharkbait members eat leafy greens?
I've been saying
This
for
is
years that
Jumanji,
leafy
but
greens
extra.
are evil.
Hey, listen,
Jumanji 4.
let's just say the vegans in the Shark Bait clans are still just as buff as literally everyone fucking else.
Yeah. They've got to work out twice as hard, dude.
No, they have
Probably
to
eat
work out
triple
just
as much.
Right, so... But yeah, Amaranth just looks at you, Bard, and very slowly a smile cracks on her face as she overhears this whole thing. Uh-huh. Well,
This is not my fault. That's just my immediate response. To
she just puts down the fishing rod embeds it into the ground a bit before standing up and looking at you. Well, since this isn't your fault, I see a few things here. Either you find me the person who is really responsible, or you fix this. Now, if Talamir
Well,
wants a piece of Alon, you better get going.
Yeah,
we're gonna do that.
we're gonna head out.
No doubt.
As she says that, though, she reaches for her neck, her shirt and pulls it aside. There seems to be this strange metal tag that's been pretty much forced in. She reaches towards it, casting some sort of a spell, and a series of spikes along the edge of it pull back in, and she takes it out before handing it over. You'll need this. It's basically like a metal tag that it's got a short spike in the center and a series of spikes on the edge that seem to pop out and in when a certain spell is cast.
Cool. Where can I get one?
I mean, she's handed you one.
Oh, she was handing it to me?
Yeah.
Nice.
She's literally pulled it out from her like the shoulder region, right, where the neck and the shoulder connect. She pulled it out from there and given it to you.
Okay, I've totally seen weirder things. What's it do?
This is a key. A very special key. And I would
Okay, cool.
prefer if you return it after you're done. If you don't, well, I live a very long time, darling. I can find you.
She's very scared when she's angry. Yeah, I'd listen to her.
I don't know where I am half the time. Also, if I don't return this, probably dead. Just to be fair, right? Just so you don't waste a whole bunch of time later.
He's looking out for you, really.
Right. Now, what you're looking for? She looks around for a while before looking back down to the stone platform that had the rushing water across it, and you see something very, very concerning. The water here that seems to have been drawn in from the ocean for whatever this kind of this ritual was. The water here seems to be changing. It's turning this murky, swampy, thick green.
Ew.
Well,
This cannot be good.
Well, I guess we got better head out like real quick. Mr. Music Man, y'all said you got like weird vision-y stuff. Y'all been looking weird at things. Can y'all help us find the things? Because Talamir looked directly at y'all and said, y'all know where it is.
We're good at getting places and finding things. At some point.
That's good.
We get there at some point. Onwards, march!
so
Actually, I have
Starts
an
walking
idea.
into the forest.
Guys, I may have an idea. Remember
Yes,
those
oh, scary
mages?
one.
Yeah.
They were investigating the islands and the forests. They've already covered much ground. When do we get them?
Can we trust them?
Do we trust them? Yeah, right. Built that same wavelength. Do we trust that?
I mean,
I mean,
they weren't the one who killed the chief, so
Well, that's a very low bar.
Whole village didn't
To
kill
be
the chief.
fair, I also did kill the chief, but like, no one trusts me that quick. Also, probably has to do something with the doomsaying. Maybe.
Maybe.
Doomsaying?
Yeah. I spent like 2 sessions hallucinating and doomsaying.
Oh, yeah.
Or did I hallucinate that
Oh,
in
yeah.
real life? I don't know.
No,
I don't know
No,
what's
you were
going
doing
on
that.
anymore.
you were doom saying, but yeah, it was like, well, I guess we'll go find the wizards then. The actual
Yeah.
literal plot we've been ignoring.
Yeah.
Mort has finally got us back on the rails.
Yeah, I know. I just want to point out super untrustworthy wizards.
I mean, one of them did
True.
like state openly, "Hey, I can just summon demons, willy-nilly."
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
So?
doesn't
Yeah.
make me
To be
trust
fair-
them.
To be fair, there
all
is
the
only
dumb
one
villains
sin
just say
trust.
they're playing.
It's only one that Sin trusts. Yeah.
There is only one that Boogie trusts as well, the one that was nice.
The nice one, yeah.
The one
But yeah,
that's
no,
been
like-
having such a headache trying to keep the other two in check.
Yeah. Well, look, I'm not necessarily sure we can trust them, but if they know, we don't have to trust them. We just have to get them, point us in the right direction. And if they try any shenanigans, we're powerful, right? We can punch them, right? We can just like, I can throw them.
I'll punch him right
Just
now.
saying.
Let's go.
Mm. I mean, worst comes to
Just
worst,
saying,
we can.
guys.
If worst comes to worst, we
saying,
can.
guys. Sorry for interrupting. But like, as a meta sense, because of some of the god shenanigans, I can literally, because I can grab a person in one hand, throw them at minimum 40 feet and at maximum 120 feet. No problem.
Yeet.
Yeet.
What if there's a
That's a
wall?
yoke.
How
Sounds
much
painful.
impact? Can someone do the math at how much impact that is into a wall? I just want
A lot.
No.
Enough.
You take
Someone
full
call
damage.
up.
I mean, 40
Someone
feet
call
in
up
6
this battle.
seconds.
I need to know.
Bard, I have done the calculations. It's gonna be enough plus.
Yeah, I mean, it's basically like the peasant railgun.
I just want
Well,
to know that it's a viable option.
Mechanically, what it would do is you throw them, and then they take damage equal to quote unquote the full damage of how far they fell. So if they hit a wall at the 120 feet mark, they take 120 feet at every 10 feet distance increment mark worth of d6 full damage. But if they only hit the wall at 40 feet, they take 40 feet, so 4 times 1d6.
Holy
You know.
fuck.
That means a lot.
That,
So
that's
46 of damage, but
1d6
12
for every
d6
10
damage.
feet.
Yeah,
So-
it's 1d6 for every 10 feet
So
B2 so if I
12d6.
put someone in one...
12d6
You
at
can
max.
Slam someone is what you're telling me.
Yeah.
You
Unless
want
they
to
can
know the
fly, in
scary
which case they
thing,
just
right? If
negate
you
all
think
of them.
about it, if he throws them straight up, then that's double damage because up and down.
True.
Right.
Okay. At some point, I'm gonna look at Boogie and just go, Boogie, smash.
Oh no.
Okay. We were getting a serious moment aside from the Yeetus Deletus plan.
Yeah.
This is the end game plan. It's just Boogie, just start throwing things.
We have backup plans. Plenty of backup plans.
Hello,
By
Triple
the
H.
way,
Thank you for the
higher
jump
levels,
scare.
the scale's up to 5 times, then 15 times, then 20 times.
Okay.
Oh fuck.
When you throw me like underhand.
Bowling balls.
Gently toss me forward.
He does a light.
Pulls the ball.
Into a ball.
8 things.
He passes the ball gently, but the ball just goes flying. Evening. How's it going, Triple H? Thank you for popping in. We have currently discovered Boogie is very fucking terrifying.
Back lines and the artillery cannons behind them.
Oh, man. But yeah, okay, back to the plot. So, Amaranth just looked at you all for a while before nodding. You see, like, it looks like this strange blue and red blood that seems to be coming out from the spot that you pulled the key from. The wizards are back at the village. Whoa. She begins to stumble, falling on her rear, a hand reaching over. Yeah. Ball went flying again.
So I run.
Flying performance.
I run to grab her, and I spend my last remaining key to heal her 5 HP.
Okay.
Not a lot, but healing hands.
Yeah. You're able to, as you apply this magic, you feel like a piece of your spirit leaving to treat her wound. You see there is tattoos around where the key was inserted. It seems that these tattoos are part of some sort of a ritual. When the key was removed, it began to kill her.
So she's not really
Yeah, we better
that
hurry.
better.
No, it's delayed it, but the magic that's in it seems to have been made. Like, if the key is removed, that she would die.
I'll cast Cure Wounds on her.
Okay.
It's dumb that you could just do that for free. It's great. I love it.
And it's an upgraded thing. It's better than your Cure Wounds.
Yeah. So you reach forward, your healing light comes out, and the wound closes shut fairly quickly, and she gasps for air. It looks like your magic has been able to stop this process, but there is this slowly growing light that's spreading across the tattoos. You would have to physically remove some of them to interfere this process. Interrupt.
Can I roll medicine?
Wait, you're gonna carve out a chunk of flesh? Is that the plan?
Yes. But like surgically.
Go for it.
He didn't say it was a good plan.
Hey, I've got
Alright, I'm
claws.
on
It's
board.
fine.
That we're not even going to talk about the infections.
60. Hey, I've got claws and I've got antiseptic herbs, so it's fine.
Okay.
And alcohol to clean my hands.
Okay. What do you? What? How? Okay, 2 questions. 1, how much are you removing? And 2, what are you using to remove?
So,
His bare hands.
Just slash.
Single hands.
hold on. So, how much am I removing? I might have to roll like Arcana or something to figure out how much would stop the ritual's process or at least slow it down.
You could.
But
Of
she would have
course.
taught me about this kind of stuff, so I think I might know, but my Arcana is not that good, so.
This particular thing, because of your role, you weren't taught this.
Okay, so this is some sort of binding ritual.
Yeah.
Okay. So, I would remove enough to slow or stop. Like if I stop it, if I can't stop it, slow it, so that she doesn't, die within 2 hours. Give us time to return the key.
Mm.
or yeah, it's that or that. And what I'm using is, well, let's see what I have in my inventory. Well, I do have a spear.
Okay.
So I take the. Actually, hold on. The magic shark tooth I got, and my claws, and
Okay. I am going to take this moment, however, to remind you that because of your arcana, you could, of course, ask for assistance.
Well, medicine, but yeah, I would ask for assistance.
Okay.
I have patched up many a wound. I'm surprisingly knowledgeable in medicine.
So is Zeros, actually. But
Yeah.
I turned to like, does any of y'all know how to, like... So look, long story short, this is a binding ritual. We have to remove some of the tattoo to, like, disrupt it. I'm not sure we could stop it completely, but there is a chance we can. We have to just remove a chunk of her flesh surgically. Pulls out a shark tooth. I got this or a spear tip, and I ain't breaking my spear, so, you know.
Someone's
Unless y'all got like a dagger or something to help me out, you know, we could just try and stop it from dying immediately.
I happen to have a singular magical dagger.
No, chat. It's not magical. It's just lucky.
No, it's magic. My magic.
It's magic in his heart.
Magical to me.
Or it's precious.
My precious.
Oh, yeah, Robin.
So much bacteria. I would really play this thing off.
I have a dagger that's not been used.
Yeah? Well, that could help. Also, we might want to cook at least one of those daggers in a little bit of the fire that we got going on, just to cauterize a bit of the wound. And then lastly, there are some herbs here. Like Boogie points out the things. He points to Barthas, who looks like he looks like a ranger, someone well-traveled and would know plants and herbs and stuff like that. So if you get these kinds of plants, and he lists up a couple of herbs used for disinfecting, then we can make sure nothing bad happens.
Alright, guess I'm gonna go hunt for some plants. And walk off into the closer part of the forest so I don't go deep into
Stop
it.
walking off to the forest until we're done going over the plan.
My part of the plan is to get plants. I'm gonna go get plants.
Yeah, he's fine.
Roll me a survival.
Great.
Okay. As you look around, despite the aggressive nature of the plants in this area, you're able to find what you're looking for.
Yes. I bring it back with pride.
Okay, you know, Goldie, Giga, right? You guys probably,
Yep.
you probably had time, like, to clean the tooth. Plenty of time to have cleaned
Yeah,
it.
no, of course.
Magic bacteria.
I clean with the salt water, and the
Tears.
tears of my enemies.
Someone's definitely got like a bottle of like alcohol in them. We have traveler packs.
Exactly.
Someone's got,
Where's
like,
you when you need them?
Right, just tell you to piss on it. That's like 99 proof.
No.
Shit is stronger than Tubi.
Okay, but yeah, so
I'm gonna try that.
Barthas, you return. You've got a good handful of the required plants that you need. Sin, what are you doing as the others are preparing here? While Amaranth is lying there, her face having gone pale as she clutches at the site.
Sin's not really sure what to do. Everyone seems to have everything covered. So
What?
I know what to do. I know
Wait,
exactly
wait,
what to do.
Would you toast the city? He's like, look, could you do me a favor? This is gonna hurt her a lot, and she's really strong, and she'll flail about a lot. Could you just like try and hold her down?
She'll nod. Kneel next to her. Hold down especially her arms. Or arm, depending on where the tattoo is.
Okay.
Okay, so we proceed to do the thing. I'm assuming I roll medicine with advantage, right?
One sec. Sin, as you go over to hold her in place, you hear a passing whisper in your ear. Yes, Boogie. Medicine with advantage.
With advantage. Roll 1, roll 2. Holy fuck. 20.
Okay.
Actual healer monk. Let's go.
Okay,
So, yeah.
so you begin to remove a good chunk of the skin around the tattoo. The tattoo itself seems to have gone fairly deep, but you're able to remove.
I gave I gave her like a log to like bite onto, just to make sure she like just to like help with the screaming and the pain and clenching of her teeth. She shattered the log when we started the process, so
Okay. Yeah. So she immediately clamps her jaw shut on this log that you put down for her to bite, and you're able to carve out enough of the flesh that it seems to have stopped the current effect of this magic. She does seem a bit out of it though, as she's looking around. It could be a mixture of the pain, or it could be the magic itself that's having this effect on her. But she doesn't seem very.
As I finish, I drop the dagger that I was using onto the floor as she jerked away in pain.
Yeah.
Can you wait? Kitty made me drop it. Can you make it like have a chance to drop on my foot? Stab into my foot. Roll, DM.
Are you?
I will take damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
As she
doesn't
suddenly
do that.
jerks back, the dagger just slips out of your hand, and it slides down. As it slides down, it does seem to twirl though, and embed itself into your foot. It doesn't go particularly deep, but it did slice in there.
Okay,
Scrub
hold
in
on.
with him. Can I roll to catch it before it hits his foot? Why the fuck not? I'm dexterous. And I said I was scrubbing in with him.
Sure.
You're welcome to try.
If it hits your foot, it's we've got to go
Unfortunately,
through the
chat
whole
is a
thing
little-
again. Was
Yeah.
that dexterity,
Unfortunately,
athletics?
Golden. Yeah. Unfortunately, Golden. The chat's a little bit behind like the actual stream. So you said drop it after I had technically already succeeded, so I still wanted to work in the drop it somehow, but I was like, but I already succeeded. But it would be funny to drop it during the process. But
It's
now I
my
can't pick up
dagger.
that dagger.
Stop dropping my things.
Stop dropping my things. Nice.
I lost your dagger in the sand, but you can pick it up later. I can't find it. You can.
Yeah.
I'm I went to catch it, but I didn't hear what to roll.
Acrobatics, I'm assuming?
Oh.
That'd be
That
the
was
closest thing to read.
I
Hello.
don't know who's got a storm incoming.
That was
But
me.
why do I even try anything anymore?
Why not?
So you can
That's
complain
that's
after.
versus the DC Mort sets, so Mort decides whether that passes or not. Depends on how difficult the challenge is.
He's kind of far away. You try and reach forward to grab it, but he's just out of reach.
Okay, then I take 2 damage from the dagger.
Ouch. Yeah, you take 2 damage as this dagger slices into your foot.
I like kick out reactively in pain, going, "Ah, what the hell?" Damn.
Yeah. As she's lying there now, with a good chunk just sliced out, probably bandaged up by you guys, you do notice that some of these marks, you can work out that the key that she had, if it's removed, then this is meant to activate. It's meant to be a sort of my
Fail
time
safe.
is done thing.
Pardon?
It's meant to be it's meant to be like a wise woman or a wise man's passing on ritual.
Ah. Wait, she said she would find it. Is she gonna haunt us if she dies?
Possibly.
Holy fuck.
Wait, where are we supposed to bring the thing back to if she dies?
She didn't say that. She didn't say any of that. She just said like bring it back when you're done. She didn't say it was to her.
True, holy
To
fuck.
who?
That's some vague bullshit. Don't do that and then die on me.
But did we stop her from dying?
Yeah. You've been able to remove enough to prevent the ritual from ending it for her. But there is still a build-up. It is massively slowed down. You can see you've got a few days, maybe a week, before there is enough power to basically overpower this gap and finish killing her.
Yeah. Right, so we gave her a little bit of time. We gotta get that power, and we gotta sort this out like ASAP.
Alright, it's up to it then.
Right. Y'all said y'all lead the way. I trust the man who knows his way around the forest, and the guy who says he sees things in other dimensions or something. I don't know.
Neither do I.
That is so convincing.
I'd be
Look, all I know is-
Lelouch thing, like
Yeah. All Boogie knows is these guys literally fell from the sky. They literally came from a portal and fell through the sky. One of them fell on top of me. And it is the music.
that was
man.
me.
So as far as he knows, the guy who's talking about tripping poles and seeing into other dimensions, at this point, after everything he's seen, might not be talking about drugs and might be like clairvoyant or something.
And
So
he's
he's gonna
betting
trust
everything
you.
on that.
Yeah, you know
That's
it's you know what's going on just about as much as he does.
Okay.
Yeah, but the thing is, Boogie doesn't know that. He's just like, this guy seems to know what's up. Talamir himself was like, you find it. So he's like, maybe he knows what he's doing. Soon Boogie will realize that no bard does never know what he's doing.
Knowing what you're doing and getting the things done are two entirely separate things. Not exclusive, just separate.
Bob?
That is actually good advice.
Do me an investigate.
Right. Fuck, that's intelligence.
E.
Nice.
Am I only rolling good on the things I'm supposed to be bad at? Is this the rule now?
Maybe.
Is this my punishment for not trying to actually stat out a right character?
Maybe. Yeah.
I
As
can think of worse punishments.
Yeah.
as Boogie basically motions for you to take the lead, you get the sense that there was something on the key, and when you look back, you notice that there is some sort of a magic that's carved into the actual top of the key. And as you like hold it up, you see that there is some kind of a pattern here that does shift very subtly, and it seems very reminiscent to a map.
It's a map. It's a map. It's a map. How do I read the map?
I don't know.
Well, this is gonna hurt. I feel like we're about to like cut to black in a moment, but like I'm gonna turn on magic detection and like hold the key up to the forest or the sky or some shit and see if I can see the map.
You hold it up, and the area around you seems to grow dim for a moment. Your sight seeming to link with this key, and you see a top-down view of the entire forest.
Oh shit, that's trippy.
Yeah. In the center, you see this strange glowing light that seems to be moving around rapidly in these large, they seem like ruins, but it's hard to tell. There's a lot of overgrowth on the area, but this light is moving around violently, almost bouncing off of the interior walls of the structure. And you see in the far distance this softer mesh of different colors.
And Goldie's made you drop it.
Let me finish. No, that wasn't what stopped me. That was Triple H playing Benny Hill thing while I was trying to explain something. Oh, damn it, Triple. But yeah, so you see this soft mesh of color way in the distance, and it's got the various colors of all of your auras. But as you stare at it for a while, your hand seems to begin burning. There's this intense heat that's rushing across your fingers, causing you to drop it, and your sight returns to normal.
I drop it, but I want to hacky sack it back up.
Do me athletics, I guess.
What one? Athletics is not acrobatics on that one? That's alright.
No, acrobatics, sorry.
That's alright. I don't care. It's good.
Yeah.
Nice.
You drop it and your sight returns to normal quick enough for you to be able to stop its fall and catch it again. But there is this bright orange glow all across the metal now.
I know where to go.
Yeah.
Like, almost exactly. Oh, I relayed the information over to our ranger. I explained the map and what I saw to the ranger who can actually get us there. I know where to go. I don't know how to get us there. Ranger boy.
Do your thing.
That's what I'm here for.
Yeah. We are the best team.
Right.
Do your job, ding ranger.
Now, as you...
I think it's time to go on an excellent adventure.
By the way, the rules of Bard and Barthus's characters is whenever they have to come up with a fake name, they're always Bill and Ted, and they go on excellent adventures.
Now, as you're explaining this to Barthus,
Yes.
you've heard this before. You remember this. You remember being here. You remember these same words.
Oh no, the visions.
Looks over at the bard. Has this happened before? Swear to God, we went looking for this exact thing. Good news is that means I know where to go.
I mean,
I know the way.
But when? Yo, he
I
knows the way,
don't
guys.
know.
Show us the way.
Can I roll a quick insight?
You
Just
know the way.
You can.
Cause like I kind of know what's going on, but do I really know what's going on? No, I don't.
We
really
can
know
vaguely
what's going
guess what's going on.
Not
I
a
don't
clue.
think
I
so.
mean, it sounds kind of familiar to the crazy talk from
Hey, man.
before, but that's about it.
Hey man, we've been on a lot of adventures together. I don't remember like most of them, to be honest. I get hit in the head a lot. I fall out of the sky. Look, if you know the way, you know the way. He knows the way.
I definitely know the way.
Yeah.
Follow the Ted. He knows the way.
This sense of familiarity of like you've done this before, you know where this is. You also get the sense that this isn't going to end well. You've been here before. You know it's ahead of you. It's not going to end well for you.
Now, are we already walking? I assume we're already walking on the way.
Yeah, we're already.
Immediately stop in my tracks. I got a
Ranger
really bad feeling about this. Are we sure we want to do this?
Last
'Cause,
time
like,
someone had
we
a
can
bad
skip
feeling.
out.
And as you say that though, right? I think this is where I am going to end it for the night.
Okay.
I have a bad
Earlier than
feeling.
usual.
More in the distance cuts to black.
Oh no.
Fuck, we're an episode of Lost.
Chaos Crew will return.
Exactly.
Now we can start renaming these the Fallen Gods campaign.
Yeah.
Or God Plague campaign. God Plague campaign.
Yeah. This has been an interesting little adventure so far. You guys have made a lot of dot connections here and there. Some of you are trying to avoid
Shenanigans.
things, others having been told things. And yeah,
We are the
I will
we are
save
the
that for next time, Goldie.
Well, the
Just remember that.
chemistry.
But yeah, I think things are hyping up as you all know now that something very dangerous is out and about, and the gods
Nope, I know
themselves
nothing
are
about it.
suffering
We
for
weren't
it.
there.
No idea what you're talking about. A god what?
It might be a T-Rex.
We might have
Exactly.
oopsied. No, wait, what?
Yeah, this has been fun.
This is good.
Yeah,
Thanks, Mark.
no worries. This has definitely been interesting. I hope that you guys have enjoyed
I like
this.
I like how it took us 6 sessions to actually find the plot.
Yeah, I mean, you know, this is like the plot I could have given you in session 2, but yeah.
It's not like if anyone listened to me when I was doomsaying we could have got on with it. No, but it's
True,
crazy.
but to be fair, it wouldn't be D&D if we didn't spend a lot of time wasting like time and running around in circles for like 3 sessions, and then finally getting to like the track of the actual boss, getting way too into it, and the thing the DM planned to do 7 sessions now all of a sudden has to be done 2 sessions from now. So we spent 3 sessions wasting the 1 session. We spent 3 sessions trying to do the thing that should have been done in 1 session, and then the next 2 sessions doing the thing that should have taken us 4 sessions.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, now this has been fun. This has been episode 6 of the Out of Credits God's Fall game. I hope that all of you enjoyed in chat, if you're still sticking around. I have with me the Grimbard, the Lovely Sin, the Epic Zeros, the Mysterious Barthus, and the Powerful Boogie. I hope that all of you have had a good time, and hopefully next week I will get to see all of you again, where we continue on and see how the party carries on with the madness. In the meantime, you guys can come and join us on the Discord. Until then,
Quick question.
yes.
Wait, quick question. Is you not doing a Wednesday game?
I am doing Wednesday
Well, okay.
game, but my Wednesday games aren't being streamed yet. I want to finish the first task with the group, like I did with
one shot.
this group as well, where we finished an entire mission first.
Oh yeah,
yes.
so it was like
Makes
it
sense.
was actually one shot where everyone like got to feel each other out before we started actually playing on stream. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
So
So
look forward to Wednesdays in the future, chat.
yeah, but until then, all of you take care and have a lovely night. Goodbye.
I.
Play fair and keep it square.
Bye bye.
That might be a world record amount of time anyone's had to do finger guns.